way back. Back in the time.
Continent with Mutabaruka. We are listening to the whole of it. In the ear. Continent.
Good night. This is the Cutting Edge and RFM. We're there with you next Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday we're there. You know, say, boy, may I tell you, how can I not mention Usain Bolt? Believe you me, Mr. Usain Bolt on the TV this man, Usain Bolt say he will do whatever it takes, but Gatlin not going to win him, beat him in the 200. You take him easy. He will do whatever it takes, but him no say Gatlin nah beat him in the 200. So you know say it's a showdown of showdowns. Showdown because I know say Gatlin round the corner and say, oh, all right, him beat me at the 100, but 100 second, 100 of a second. All right, watch me on him. So believe you me, the whole world stands still when that the 200 finals meet again in the next day. The whole world stands still. You think a joke? The whole world are going to stand still when that race that will take place. Believe you me. Cutting Edge, RFM, we're there with you.
Believe you
know, say, we play all the mania, Barry Biggs. Whole heap of people don't know them artists, yeah. Barry Biggs was one of them artists where have some hit songs in England. And I also talk about more in England panel levels. But you know, say that tune yeah, is a cover version of the next tune. You know, before that we play Shankai Check by Baba Brooks. And before that we play I don't remember the can't ever figure that out, you know, but we are going to reverse that tune, you know. We are going to reverse that tune, yeah. Sweet, sweet tune. Wide awake in a dream. Sweet, sweet tune. Here goes again. Barry Biggs coming through for all those who remember them mania from them time there. Barry Biggs. Man get caught in a dream, wide awake in a dream. Yes, serious song, serious song. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. They are with you next Wednesday. As we talk about Usain Bolt, you know, Usain Bolt. The Usain Bolt highway. The Usain Bolt highway. What to say? What to say? Because you can't have a party come when we say nationalize now, put them party in at the front when me know say, anywhere in the world you go, I can say Usain Bolt, everybody know who name so. And them name the highway Usain Bolt, and the party, the People's National Party come change the name now and call it PJ Patterson Highway. That is what you call politics around the thing. Now, if you could have take a referendum out there, ask the people them, out of the Usain Bolt Highway and the PJ Patterson Highway, which one do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? Out of calling it the Usain Bolt Highway where the Aboriginal name Bruce Golding call it the Usain Bolt Highway. Out of calling it the Usain Bolt Highway and the PJ Patterson Highway. Jamaican people, which one do you prefer? We don't have no party politics as well now. We in the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation. A Usain Bolt, me say. Usain Bolt, me say. Last week, a brethren give me the CD, God, Dennis. Long time Trenchtown man, Wailing Soul man, long time man from Black Euro, original. Brand new CD, solo CD, map. Here goes. Brand new.
Mommy. Mommy, there's no place to play.
I said the youths of today are the mind of tomorrow. What kind of world are we living in today? There ain't no place for the kids to play. Give thanks for the children, their smiles make our day. They need our guidance, protection, more and more. Stay safe. Save the children. Save the children. Beautiful woman. She's a gift to man. Mother of all creation, love unconditional. How can you mistreat her and call yourself a man? Use and abuse her, and she's a part of nature's plan. So much confusion, war is the order of the day. For justice and tranquility, with our blood we pay. Get up, with my brothers and fight with my sisters. Get up, like the day from the night. Get up, and fight for your rights. Get up, like the day from the night.
Mommy, there's no place to play.
What kind of world are we living in today?
Yes, God, you're there, man. Me, I tell you. Sweet reggae music. Got Dennis. Original Black Euro, man. Original Wailing Soul, man. You know, say, me have a brand new CD with Levi Roots. You know, no name Levi Roots. Levi Roots are the man who give the reggae. The reggae sauce. You know, he was an artist before him turned billionaire, though. Yeah. If we did have another studio, I talk about how him rise to this millions of dollars. Or me I say dollars, pound, because England him there, millions of pound. Yes, Levi Roots. So him there on the musical trail again. Before the program done, we're going to play a couple tracks from him latest offering, latest CD. But we talk about the Usain Bolt thing, and it's a travesty in Jamaica when you do something and you feel say you do something of national importance, and then because the next party come in, them switch the whole thing again. So I don't know if when, well, I not say if when, but if, and the if, come with a capital I and a capital F. If the only one get back into power, the only one might want to switch the name again to Bruce Golden Highway. Yeah, it become the Bruce Golden Highway eventually. And then you have some little youth, you know, like Brian and all them youth, you know. Maybe when them grow big and gonna put them call it Vibes Cartel Highway. I saw them thing they go, you know. Yeah, man. Can remember say Paul Bogle was a big criminal, you know. I hang Paul Bogle, you know. Them Paul Bogle, you know, in a Heroes Park, you know, as national hero of Jamaica. Sam Sharp. Enough man, them man they kill, you know. Paul Bogle kill enough man in a them time there. A fight against the system. And you see the same people them who make him national hero. If a next Paul Bogle rise up here, so no, you know, them put him in a prison side way, you know. Yeah, man, that's how it go. And you know, you have no Paul Bogle. So what I say real is that Usain Bolt Highway was in order. I saw me sleep. You don't know what the next man. Usain Bolt Highway was in order for me. And then me hear them put up a sign and somebody got thief it. I want them find back that sign there. Somebody must melt it and go sell it as scrap. They must sell it as scrap iron, you buy now. Where's the money? They must sell it as scrap iron, don't it? You don't think they sell it, you know what? Watch our mouth tight, lock tight. Where we actually say, not even breeze can't go in our mouth when we say that. Yeah, as we are talking about them good at take the sign and melt and turn scrap metal business. But you know what I say? One of them youth they could have come change it and call it Shellyhan Highway. What you say about that? Shellyhan Highway. Because them don't call it Usain Bolt Highway and scrap that, you know. So we can scrap all the other one name to and call it Shellyhan Highway. It's so much name we have to play with it. So, but you know, see them two people there. Even though them young and them span the time where them are reign is short, but what they have done for the visibility of Jamaica is unprecedented in this time. The only other person that you could talk about that has done, well, it's two more, but me could talk about in a my time as so now is Bob Marley. Yeah, Bob Marley. And you have Marcus Garvey, because anywhere you're going in the world, even more than Usain Bolt. Believe it or not, even though more than Usain Bolt, Bob Marley is well known. But Shelly and Usain Bolt, you could have called it the Shelly and Usain Bolt Highway. Or the Usain Bolt Shelly and Highway. Shelly Bolt. It's so like when they matter about when they call it emancipendent. Are the most stupidest thing I ever hear. Emancipendent. It's like we have some Rastaman call the 23rd of July Rasmus. I feel like I'll call it Rasmus. But Yeah, them could have called it the Usain Bolt Chile and Highway. Yes. What want to say about that, people? What want to say about that?
Oh yeah. Don't let the reverend turn you fool, my people. No. He never played by his rules. Oh, listen. Don't let the reverend turn you fool, my people. Don't let them use you as a tool. Oh, no. Don't let the reverend turn you fool, my people. 'Cause he never played by his rules. Why boasted thyself, oh preacher man? Trying to be smart but not too clever. You're preaching every day, Jesus is coming soon. And I was waiting here forever. Oh yeah, me now. My great-grandparents before me and their great-grandparents too. Oh listen, they all waited for this man Jesus. And here I am waiting too. Yeah. No.
Yeah, this is the man called Max Romeo, Reverend, the true name. Yeah, we're on the line here, my brethren, Frank-I, Yellow brethren.
Irie,
How are you doing, man?
I'm an Irie,
Yeah.
and I hope they are similarly.
Yeah, you know, say, them a tell me, say, this man, no, tell me, say, the Rasta man, you know, them say this man named Frank, they are Jamaica ambassador of Antigua and Barbuda, teach me. I say, where Jed? I say, look, you know, I don't know who you talk about. I can't, if them just say Frank-I, I don't you know, but them keep saying it's Frank from ambassador.
I see.
So me I say, boy, ambassador for Antigua and Barbuda to Ethiopia. Me I say, boy, I don't know that brother there, you know, I don't know that man there, you know. After we go on now, we realize, oh, Frank-I, them ask about. All right. So, you know, again.
Yes, I.
So where are you at Jamaica?
Well, initially, I was on for the launching of daughter Juliana.
The book.
Julia.
The book. Yeah.
Exodus. The book Exodus, you know.
Yes.
Tying in the Rastafari connection with Ethiopia and with the whole question of repatriation, you know, which very much now on the agenda of many ones out there.
Yes, and I see it go even upon the UN thing to through the sister, the Verena Shepherd.
Highly.
Yes. All right, so all them long name, you know, non-resident ambassador for Antigua and Barbuda to Ethiopia, member of Antigua Ganja Commission, CARICOM Herb Commission, Antigua and Barbuda Reparation Support Commission. You have to explain them things to me, no, because I don't know you as Frank-I. You have to explain them things to me.
Yes, well, you know, in a very real sense, the ambassadorial appointment is a first within Antigua Barbuda and perhaps even within the OECS and CARICOM generally. But it's something that I think that reflects not only on Ayman, and I have already pointed out to the Prime Minister in Antigua, Mr. Gaston Brown, that it reflects that Ayman have a wider constituency than just Antigua and Barbuda, in as much as I represent a tradition of Rastafari itself, you know, and that many of my Rastafari associates, you know, brethren and sisters, some of them already resident in Ethiopia, have already been expressing, you know, their feelings towards the appointment and the hope that I will be able to achieve certain things as it relates to Rastafari's connection with Ethiopia generally and with Africa on a wider basis. In terms of
No, so far, what you have, I mean, I don't know how long you carry that.
The appointment only has been for the early part of this year, and as yet,
Okay. So it's too early.
besides the formalization of papers, etc., and acknowledgement from Ethiopia itself, I haven't yet traveled to Ethiopia, which I'm hoping to do in the very, very near future.
All right.
The other commissions out there now, like the reparations support commissions. In Antigua and Barbuda, we had established two cabinet decision, which was really ratified by the entire parliament. Since 2007, an institution, a body, a group, a commission, so to speak, that had been established initially to commemorate the 1807 abolition of the slave trade, which I had referred to as the beast, the British Empire Atlantic slave trade, the beast. And that now has segged into a reparation support commission under the aegis of CARICOM heads of government since 2013. You're largely through Prime Minister Ganja.
I know he was very forthright and well upfront in the whole argument. From them.
He certainly has been.
As a matter of fact, it was the first Prime Minister in CARICOM I hear actually come out officially and declare what him declare. I don't know, you know, more up to now still.
Well, basically they had since 2013 have agreed to the establishment of a commission, and now they have a commission, CARICOM Regional Commission, which is made up of representatives from the individual nations that have established such, Of course, Professor Shepherd, along with people like Sir Hilary Beckles, in the forefront of the whole lobby. As far as it relates to Rastafari now, from that first meeting in 2013 in St. Vincent, which Bonnie Whaler was the cultural promoter of the theme on which we were. The impression of the Rastafari was largely represented there too. They were far right from Jamaica, Rastafari from the U.S. Virgin Islands, all the OECS, etc. were involved, and they are in many of the reparations commissions in the various islands, Rastafari representation, like in St. Lucia, for example, Rastafari sisters and brethren are on their commission. But we got the feeling from the authorities that it was very much a pat Rastafari on the back, thanking them for what they've done so far.
Therefore, we can now go further with it now. They
take the baton from I now and moving on further with it. And in a sense, it was a marginalization of the whole Rastafari perspective on the entire process, which in reasoning amongst I and myself, and because we had a Rastafari caucus in St. Vincent after the first regional reparations conference, and on the second one now, which was in Antigua in October of first year, the call came from, and the feature speaker was Dr. Julius Garvey, and the call came from him that the Rastafari perspective must not be ignored and must not be marginalized. And it came quite mystically within the whole hurricane hitting the day after Marcus had spoken, a hurricane hitting Antigua and Barbuda, which at first had been named a storm, which has later been acknowledged as having hurricane force, and knowing of the mystic prophecies of the prophet himself, I saw this within that whole prophetic exposition, so to speak, or something which I'm sure the poet Muta would appreciate very much within that whole context. So, it has led certain Rastafari, however, because of the attempts at marginalization that we have perceived, to kind of be withdrawing from the whole process going forward. But I have been suggesting to others in Guyana and in Trinidad, some of my brethren who have been journeying in those parts, that it's not a time to withdraw, but it's a time to be more adamant in enunciating our stance and in making sure that it remains on the front burner. And of course, that stance, that outlook, that perspective really involves, like, as we have said, the 3 R's: redemption, repatriation, and reparations, as the 3 elements that come together for full reparatory justice to be seen and to be achieved.
Yeah, I find the other day down here we had a Marcus Garvey thing, and Verena Triple was on the stage, and I found it very interesting that she was emphasizing repatriation as part of the agreement with reparation, and that was something that I've never really heard anyone in a fair level mention, the repatriation part of it. So that was really good that since she's now a part of the UN committees, that she should now say that the repatriation is something that Rastafari has collectively been saying, that you can't leave out one without the other. You can't leave one without the other. Yes.
But that whole thing, because the CARICOM Commission, they have established a 10-point plan, so to speak, in going forward. And that was one of the things that I think Rastafari perspective had forced the CARICOM Commission to include. Because I think that their plan initially did not include that.
Yeah.
And so we're glad to see that, in certain respects, with people like Dr. Varian,
yes,
and even to a lesser extent with Beckles, that we're seeing a coming around to be able to appreciate the Rastafari perspective in that context,
It's amazing, find it amazing that a lot of things that Rasta has been struggling for over the years seem to be coming around now. We can't even mention about the Ganja thing, which is coming around now. There's so much thing Rasta has been saying, and people used to, jeer away. And now we see it coming around, so we wonder what else. Why come around?
I look at it in the sense of the stone that the builder rejected.
Become the building.
Become the cornerstone of the building right now. Because when you look at it in the context, as you say, the repatriation, the herb issue, but even in the ITIL business,
food
and
side,
even in the way that Lux being sort of glamorized almost in society out there,
Yes, and the ITIL liberty now become organic.
Exactly, exactly. Hear people talking of vegan and vegetarian, etc.
Lacto-vegetarian.
Aye.
Yeah. All right. All right, we talk about the repatriation, but is that in the background, brethren?
I am there.
Where that in the background?
Well, I am actually right now at the Rastafari Studies Center at UWI, and they've just had a meeting there with some of the high figures within the Far
community. All right. The CARICOM Herb Commission. Let's ask you a question now. In Antigua and Barbuda, is the herb argument is on the table there, or is just Jamaica now as the Caribbean state a lead that in terms of what them call it, decriminalization? And tell me what going on in Antigua and Barbuda about that.
Well, Antigua and Barbuda has also established a commission. And of course, we are part of the whole, the general CARICOM situation also, which just came from the heads of government since 2013, I think. It was about 2014, somewhere around there. But I recall at the time that the Jamaican opposition, after the decision had been made by CARICOM that they were going to establish, that they were going to look into the...
And we have to look and we have to say, we give thanks to your contribution in the island there, because I know a lot of people don't know, say, you have Rastafari, Aboriginal and Sister in the island there. We have to do very, very serious work when it comes on to Rastafari, so... And from longer time, I know the eye is one of them, so we give thanks to the eye still,
I give thanks for such also too, and realizing the work that other ones like yourself have done in terms of getting that penetration and the Rastafari penetration into the Eastern Caribbean also, you know.
Yeah, Frank, we know him as Frank-I from them time there. And as we say, him is a non-resident ambassador for Antigua and Barbuda to Ethiopia. A member of Antigua's Ganja Commission, Antigua and Barbuda Reparation Support Commission, yes. Commission, Pantafa Commission. This is the cutting edge. You might take no time because you say, I would love to say some name at some road and building with some people where in my data age group or money age group as well. As a 19-year-old little girl where I work higher for me, I would love to say, she glad to me say 19, you see. She glad to me say 19. No, would I love to see some name at some places in a Jamaica where have the name of people where in the age are like Monique where do things for Jamaica. And you have whole heap of them. A whole heap of people know Bob Marley. And you know you have Bob Marley Museum. You have Marley Road, you know, one little road where each and Hope Road they go round to the other side of King's House. So. But I know, you know, we want a road like where Asta Blacker said. The Bob Marley Highway representing one of the most known Jamaican in the world. And now we say Usain and Shelly Ann. Something that the youth them can say, Highway, Usain, Highway, Shelly Ann. You understand? Because we know, you know, PJ Patterson, probably the longest serving prime minister in Jamaica, you know, this, Tara knows what and all them things. But guess what now? Guess what now? You see the youth them now going to look up to PJ Patterson and emulate PJ Patterson, you know, because the other day them don't even know who name cheer up on the money. Them don't even know who is cheer up on the money. You want something where the youth them can relate to and look up to. Them say Usain Bolt, you see me a big bright light in a the other day in the 2012 when we did go London there. Go to the show in the accident the place. When you look on the Usain Bolt larger than life thing just a bust out for you. You say yes. Yes. And then you know say when you say Jamaica, when you see that in a London, in one of the most prestigious places, when you see that in a London, and you know that you come from Jamaica, and you see a Jamaican up there, so it gives you a certain amount of, you know, yeah, it makes you feel, say, yeah, something there. Because if you don't see that, you know, all you're going to see, you know, is the wicked politician them, the gunman them, the driver them on the road, GPS. That is all you're going to see. And they're going to frustrate you and make you feel sad. But you see, if you take a plane and when you come off of the plane, me just switch your name inside you a while ago. When you come off of the plane and you go to the customs, and when you look on the wall, you see a Jamaican on the wall, Usain Bolt on the wall in the airport. That means that him not have him pass customs and still at the custom area and nobody can trouble him because him on the wall. And you say, yes, it's a Jamaican that. It gives a sense of purpose. It makes you feel good. And that the youth them want. Symbols. White people know how to use symbols and create strength in themselves. All when them thief people land, them name the land after people who thief the land. All when them thief the land, them name the land after people who thief the land. And tell them children, like all Cecil Rhodes, that now black people go to university and proud when them get a Rhodes scholarship. Them proud when them get a Rhodes scholarship. Them walk around with a scholarship named Rhodes Scholarship. Can you imagine if the Nazi them, or the German them, or the Austrian them, have some scholarship and call it Gestapo scholarship or Hitler scholarship, and a Jew I walk around the place and I say him is the recipient of the Hitler scholarship or the Nazi scholarship, I don't know of no Jew, whether teenager or old, would have walk around with a scholarship where I come out for the name of one of those guys who killed 6 million Jews. So them say. And I say, black people feel proud to walk around with a scholarship of a man who killed thousands of African people, that the youth them in a South Africa this year decide say enough is enough and march down the statue. Them say them tired to see that the statue there, that the statue they not represent them. Them want a different statue than the man them, the youth them go down, they go tear down the statue of Cecil Rhodes. And now we come here so now. And the youth them want something for all and pan. Just like when we see bold picture, larger than life, just a blink in front of you, so. I don't know how them do it, you know. I don't know, but them did have some, what them call it? Some things are going on the statue that, it's like the statue a move. It's like Usain Bolt a move on the statue, you know. I say, wait, science and technology not easy, you know, Rasta. Science and technology not easy. Because that billboard there is like 4 times the length, the height of a human being. About 4 times the height of a human being. And it just dead in your face. You cannot see it. And you as a Jamaican I come to and I say, hey, it's a Jamaican that, you know. A Jamaican that, you know, the farthest man in the world who ever lived that, you know, the farthest man who ever lived in the world that, you know. A Jamaica I'm come from, you know. And when you look at Shelly and you say, oh, you see that woman there? Which part I think she come from? A ghetto girl that, you know. Ghetto girl at Waterhouse and all the places where them fees said nobody can come out of. You never hear Bob Marley saying, can anything good come out of Trenchtown? Bob Marley saying that long time, you know, can anything good come out of Trenchtown? And Shelly and just go so bam. A ghetto we come from, you know, you see it, you know. And guess what them do? And me I look at them and I say, tell me something now. You feel say PNP and GLP can stop the spirit of the Jamaican people, because you them say you push a dog around for so long, one day that dog will turn and bite you. If you back up a rat in a corner and him can't escape, him go and jump on you. And me must tell you about that. You know how much time rat jump on me? I tell you. And what I say is that young people in Jamaica need somebody in a freedom time, not in a long time, in a freedom time, where them can relate to. Because watch it, you know, watch it. You have some youth, they know, where them no business, you know. But you see if them get the opportunity, Vibes Cartel, picture, poster, gang, clear up all in a New Kingston. Big panel, one of them wall there. You think a joke me I make? Because him them I say. You go there, go out in the Emancipation Park and the youth them say, here we don't want a little gay guy statue in the park, you know. Because I mean, I understand how a man stand up naked in front of a woman and him have no erection. And him just stand up there and look up in the sky and the woman naked stand up in front of him. It's a gay guy that. Then put a gay guy in front of Emancipation Park to stand up. Him have no erection, it just dead so, just dead so. And the naked woman in front of him. The people them, the youth them want someone, something that them can look up to. And right now, what is in front of them, when them say what you see is what you get, So it's either them are going to have Usain Bolt, Shelly Ann, or them going to have Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, or one of these people. So, me want to know, you know. We want to know. Do something. Because PNP or GLP, we know say, Usain Bolt, Shelly Ann. A man who's a PNP, he might say PJ Patterson. A man who's a GLP, he might say, no PJ Patterson. But a man who's a Jamaican, he might say, Usain Bolt, Shelly Ann. And at a further extent, now with the brethren, Asta Black talk about Bob Marley Highway. I don't know who would go against that. Who would go against that? Because they have an airport named Ian Fleming Airport. You know, Ian Fleming. You know, Ian Fleming is the man who create James Bond. Yeah, well, you know, him create James Bond, because he have a real James Bond, you know. He was not a man where, he was not a man a secret agent, you know, but the idea of James Bond come off a real man. And it named Ian Fleming Airport out there, so. Because Ian Fleming works, and yeah, so it do. You understand? Ian Fleming Airport, Ian Fleming work, do, yeah, so. Well, what people don't know, say the man who ride routes, Alex Haley, a Jamaica, him do them work there too. Martin Luther King used to come on the west there too and do certain works too. So I hope a man don't know them things, but the bottom line when I talk about is that the youth them need something. The youth them need something. And you can't give them pure whole people here right now. Whole people. No, whole people, them want somebody who right at them face. Right at them face. And right now we say, who in right at them face? So we don't want to wait till the man get crippled and have no teeth in his mouth. And I say, you know, so when I was 20 years old, I was the fastest man in the world. No, I am the sixth fastest man in the world. Eh? You have Tom Redcombe Avenue. You have Lady Musgrave. May I tell you, not to mention Lady Musgrave. Lady Musgrave was a white woman who never went past Devon House because it's a black man who owned Devon House. So them did have to cut a road that she don't have to pass Devon House for reach up a which part of where King's house there. So she never did have to pass Devon House. Lady Musgrave. And that the name stick. That the name stick. If it was me in a poem, I would have changed the name there. Maybe call it PJ Patterson. Step in, razor tomorrow. Cutting edge right now.
Jesus. And here I am waiting to. Yeah. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Don't let the Reverend turn you fool, my people. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. He never played by his rules. Don't let the Reverend turn you fool, my people. Don't let him use you as a tool. Oh, listen now. Don't let the Reverend turn you fool, my people. 'Cause he never played by his rules. For 400 years it's the same story. Reading from the same old-fashioned book. Oh, yeah. With his racist and sexist religion. Breeding a generation of crooks. Oh, listen now. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Don't let the Reverend turn you fool. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Don't let them use you.
Yeah, the man called Max Romeo said, don't let the Reverend turn you fool. Because long time them put you and I sit down and I wait for this Jesus, and up to now Jesus can't come. And they are suffer more and more every day. Like it's like Jesus not say we are suffer to come get you out of it. And when him send earthquake, according to them, act of God, when him send flood, and the people them who are pray to him feel it. And the wicked people them sit down upon them hill and drink champagne and laugh, ha ha ha. Terrible thing. So here we are saying now, there must be a time when the power of love take over from the love of power, you know. Because what we see now is the love of power. We need the power of love to take over. This is the cutting edge on IRFM. Babandi.
If I am able, I'm not the one
called Baba and they say now make nobody push him over again, you know. No, I'm not gonna lay down and go like him dead. I threaten them, you know. Yeah, man. Threat is good too. Yeah, of course. Threat is good sometimes. You have to threaten them sometimes, or else them want to push you over as can't to him. You know, say we play one Babandi. We're going to play this Babandi, you know. A long time we don't play the Babandi, you know. We're going to play the Babandi. Sure, man, as we say, the power of love over the love for power. Because that is what we see going on in Jamaica now. There's a love for power by the politician them and the people them is trying to show the power of love, but the obstacles in them way is terrible. So we give this tune now. Wadada, dipstick wadada, here goes.
La 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 la.
R.E.F.M. Thought-provoking, always smoking.
Every day
Lyrics like a bazooka. You're listening to Mutabaruka.
to see the sun the very next day. Yesterday I've gone away. Now today is here to stay. It's all in your plan to keep the brotherhood of man, to understand we are one. We speak in different tongues, but we are one. Now today I see the sun. I know my life has just begun. Do good and good will follow you. It's the greatest thing that man can do. It's all in your plan to keep the brotherhood of man. Try to understand we are one. We speak in different tongues, but we are one. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, na na na, na na na, la la la, la la la. Things and time always a man so much inclined where to go and who to know. Try to know yourself before someone else. It's all in your plan to keep the brotherhood of man. Try to understand.
Yeah, listen to 1/3 of a group named Wadada. Calling himself Dipstick Wadada. Me I tell you, I don't know them come by the name, they know Dipstick. Dipstick Wadada, me I tell you.
Every day
A sweet music though. Brotherhood of man, a sweet music.
to see the sun the very next day. Yesterday I've gone.
You know, me know to say, well, before me start talk about that, Starliner, Sister Starliner, for those of you who know her, Trenchtown style and thing, she passed away. I think it's last week she passed away, you know, and I never remember to say it Thursday. But we just want the people them know, who know her, Sister Starliner passed away. And I know we did tell you about Nelly Star last week. We did tell you about Nelly Star. Alright, so here I know. What me that was say now is that I know they said that here we are getting enough music from England. Believe you me, we are getting some whole heap of music from England, you know, and the latest one we get, remember we are play one by a virgin named Kenny Winner. Yeah, Kenny Winner is one of them where we have been playing, and we just get a CD here from Levi Roots. You know, Levi Roots is the man with the reggae sauce, where we did have in the studio already. I talk about him rise to to fame with the reggae sauce. And now he might tell me, say, he might open a restaurant in the biggest shopping center in London. Yes, the biggest shopping center in London. He might open a restaurant in there. So that is saying very much. So he was an artist before. He used to DJ and all them things before, and now he might come forward with a brand new CD. Here goes. Over there. Okay.
Don't worry. Be happy. There's a little song I wrote. You might wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make.
You know, I'm going to cut that saga. Ironically, though, we talk about London and thing. And on the line, we have a call from London. Blessed?
Greetings. This is Esther, Stanford Cossey.
Yeah, you know, so we are talking about how we get whole heap of music from England. And now we hear you on the line. That's sweet vibes. Sweet. All right, I know you've been trying to get us from last week. We have been trying to get, well, the Virgin called me from last week. I don't know what happened with that, but that's how it got still. Anyway, we're not going to help on that. But we did speak about the march. This is the second march on Downing Street, right?
That's right, yes.
And we spoke about it last year on this program. And this year again, it was spoken about by Mandingo. Mandingo called us a couple weeks ago and told us about what is happening. But now, you are an next person now who was involved in the march.
That's correct.
All right, so you have to tell me now, first of all, what is it that is happening where you have one set in the park and one marching when the two of them should be coming together? That's what we hear. Explain that to me.
Okay, I mean, very important question, and I'm sure some people are confused. Last year, the march was organised under the leadership of the Rastafari Movement UK and many other African community organisations, including, the Interim National African People's Parliament, the Nation of Islam, Global African Congress, and those Rastafari houses that are not part of Rastafari Movement UK. This year we've had a different configuration of leadership simply because the Rastafari Movement UK decided that they would not march this year, but rather they would hold a rally in Kennington Park.
All right, now, why they wouldn't march this year? Because they did it last year already, and what was the reason behind that marching?
To be quite honest, because I'm not a member of the Rastafari Movement UK, I'm not able to say conclusively what their reasons were. They didn't really give a good reason in the view of many members of the African heritage, public in Britain. And considering that it's a people's march, the people themselves decided that they would march again this year, as was agreed last year, that it would be an annual march and an annual holding in of the petition. So these are the things that sometimes happen. And what we do know is that the Rastafari Movement UK is, it's actually dominated by one particular house, in particular those who are members of the Ethiopian World Federation. And so there were other houses of Rastafari that decided to stay aligned with the will and intent of the people, and in particular Baba Shanti order and many other Rastafari orders, as well as those who were perhaps not organised. And our people marched again this year, irrespective of what those who were spearheading the march last year chose to do. And I think that's what we need to focus on, the fact that our people were consistent. It was their march. There was a meeting this year in April where members of the Rastafari Movement UK turned up with leaflets already indicating that they were going to hold a rally in the park. This was a decision that they made amongst themselves as an organisation, but it wasn't one that was, supported by the wider African heritage public, who continued to march, and we have continued to champion the We Charge Genocide Ecocide petition, simply because the goals of that petition are not yet met.
All right. All right. So when they reached, what happened when they reached Downing Street this time? Because they say that the petition was not met. So you send a next petition again and all that?
Yeah, what we did is that we continued the petition. See, unfortunately, when we come together sometimes and work in partnership, if there isn't a recognition of the history of particular initiatives, then we can get things wrong. The Stop the Manganese, as it's now called, We Charge Genocide Ecocide on change.org, actually began in Britain in 2004. And it was something that I co-drafted and, took into various organisations, including the last organisation that we were part of, the International African People's Parliament, who developed a joint petition with the Rastafari Movement UK. So when the Rastafari Movement UK decided they would no longer continue with the petition because they had other ideas around whatever the legal strategy they were choosing, we continued to actually take that petition to the people. One of the key goals of the petition is for the British government to establish an all-party parliamentary commission of inquiry for truth and reparatory justice. And so that goal has not been met. We have not got 100,000 signatures, which is the minimum that is required in order to even have this matter debated in Parliament.
So, wait. Oh, you collect those, what? If you not have 100,000 signature in England, it's kind of mind-boggling. Or you go about collecting these signatures? Why you do have 100,000 signatures?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what we've been doing, we have petition advocates who are championing the petition. What we have had, though, is some confusion from last year, which has had an impact on the signatures being collected this year. And what that confusion is that it was put out by members of the Rastafari Movement UK that 65,000 signatures were collected. Now, this is a figure that cannot be verified simply because they did not take copies of whatever signatures were collected. And last year I was actually assisting or accompanying the sister from the Rastafari Movement UK who handed in the petitions. And it's quite clear from what she's handing in, there's no way that could be 65,000 signatures. And so what we've had to do this year, as well as trying to keep our people's motivation up when they felt, well, there's a split and what does this mean, we've also had to counter a lot of negative propaganda around what the petition is about and its purpose. And we've had to counter, if you like, some members of the public losing confidence and trust in the process simply because they have not been given proper information around the importance of the petition. So we've had to rescue it, as it were. Now, I'm personally, as somebody who has been involved with the petition from its inception, have had to also be part of, wider dispelling myths and misinformation that has been put out there about the petition. Now, if it were the case that 65,000 signatures had been reached, to me, it would make no sense to stop the petition when all it would require is another 35,000 signatures to have the matter debated in Parliament. Rather than continue with the petition, however, what we have seen is an attempt to undermine the petition and actually say that it's not worth doing.
So who you think is undermining the petition? Well, something that's important. Is it an internal squabble that is happening? I mean, it is mind-boggling to hear that somebody is undermining the petition when it is something in the interest of the African people?
Well,
So, when you say it's undermining, who undermining it?
When I can say undermining, I mean by putting out negative information about the petition, and I can be very clear on that, and I'm being very clear with my language as well, simply because this whole issue, there has been various threats, if I can put it that way, in terms of suing people for talking this truth and telling, the truth about what has happened. So I'm not afraid of that, but I'm just letting people be aware that this is where it has gone in the UK. And so anything that we do say, we have to ensure that it is backed up by evidence. So this undermining of the petition and actually putting it down and saying that it is not something, in fact, is from a sister in the Rastafari Movement UK. I have to be very specific. And she is a person who has been dealing with their legal strategies. But obviously, she speaks on behalf of the Rastafari Movement UK. And the last time I encountered this sister on a community radio station when she phoned in, I made it very clear that they were entitled to take up whatever strategies they felt best as an organisation, but they were not entitled to decide for the wider African public, including Rastafari in Britain, who were supporting that petition. And so what we have had to do to actually take the moral high ground and to keep our people trusting in the process is not to engage in public squabbles around this issue, but to just keep championing the petition and to move forward so that we can regain any lost trust or faith that there may be in this process, which is a protracted struggle and is going to require ethical, principled leadership in order to steward this process.
All right. What we reach here so now. So what is the next move now, considering all of that?
We handed in. A delegation of us handed in the petition. What was beautiful about the delegation this year is that it was a 6-member delegation, so it wasn't one person, and it was a 6-member delegation that was quite diverse, including men, women, and elders, and also a young child, to show this intergenerational struggle and the fact that reparations is a matter for all of our people, of whatever description or label they may go by. Okay. And we did get an initial response from 10 Downing Street, which was a letter of acknowledgement. This letter is being circulated because we believe it's important to have transparency and not wait for months to share correspondence. And it basically acknowledges the petition, but points out that the Foreign and Commonwealth Office is best placed to respond to the matters raised. And so it is being forwarded there, and so we are awaiting the response from the Foreign and Commonwealth Office.
All right. So,
however...
Speak, however.
Yeah, however, when I say we are awaiting, we're not sitting back with our hands folded. The work to build a movement around reparations continues, regardless of whatever response the British government comes with. We have a big task to continue to educate, sensitize, conscientize, and mobilize our people and all people of good conscience in support of our cause of reparatory justice. This year we made significant improvements on the march last year. What we were able to do is to show that the march is not the preserve of one organisation. We were able to show that the people stand principled and committed to actually be their own liberators, and they know what's best for themselves. We also got 9 African countries on board who engaged in different protest actions in concert with us on the 1st of August, or Mosiah, as some people might know it as. We had representatives of African continental reparation struggles represented on the march, including the national chairman of the Economic Freedom Fighters Party from South Africa, or Azania, the party of Julius Malema, which is one of the fastest growing political parties in the world, championing land reform and nationalization of industries, which is a reparatory justice struggle.
Let me ask you a question now, you see? If the signatures is supposed to bring forth a recognition of this in the parliament, which obviously it sounds like that is not there again. And if they don't answer, if they don't answer again the second year, you don't get any good. What is the next move?
Okay, well, they are going to have to answer, but them answering is also determined by how we are able to mobilize our community. There is that saying that power concedes nothing without a demand, and that's why we are prioritizing movement building. This is not about one organization or one leader. This is about all of our people, or as many of our people, wherever they are, whatever organization, those who are unorganized, and in particular our youth, standing up for this cause and pressurizing the government locally and nationally to actually listen to this cause. And so that's what we are focusing on, building people power. We are also engaging with mainstream British politicians who have support, who are saying they are in support of reparations. Somebody called George Galloway MP, who is standing as a candidate for the Mayor of London. He is on record as saying that he is in support of reparations. The contest in the British Labour Party for leader, including Jeremy Corbyn and others, they are also on record as supporting reparations. And so even though this is being led by African people, we are part of a wider society. And we have to be able to influence the hearts and minds of those who take political office to be able to listen to the voices of their African constituencies who are also taxpayers in Britain. And that is part of our strategy. We also have some support amongst politicians for this Commission of Inquiry. And so the process of getting a Commission of Inquiry is about building power from the grassroots, where it becomes impossible to ignore us. That work continues.
All right. Well, as you say, we're looking at it and we're seeing how it works out, and we hope that next year we have some better arguments and some better reason to give the people them, But we have to move now with the political clock. We don't want the advertisement cut into your life and cutting into the reasoning. So we want to say give thanks for the call, give thanks for the update, and it was very comprehensive, I must say. Where are you from, by the way?
I'm originally from Africa, as most of us are.
No, brother, come with that, Nobody come with that. Where you come with that?
Okay, I'm born in Britain, but my parents were born in two different Caribbean countries, Guyana and Barbados.
All right, that's what we asked. You don't have to go and say that.
Well, to me, these borders mean nothing. That's part of the struggle for reparations. We have to get back to seeing ourselves as one nation, one global nation, if we are to really have the power to enforce our will around reparatory justice.
All right, give thanks, sister. Give thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, the sister was very comprehensive with her reasoning. That was wonderful, by the way. So comprehensive in the reasoning. Okay, we did not play the Brotherhood of Man before. No, we did not play. No, at least we did not play that.
What's that?
Don't worry. Be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. You might wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't you worry now. Don't you worry now. make your bed, don't worry. Be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Just smile on your face. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style. Ain't got no girl to make you smile, but don't worry.
Yeah, the man called Levi Rhodes, the man with the reggae sauce. So nice him call it twice, reggae sauce.
Cover your face with frown, and that will bring everybody down. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
Yeah, somebody that tell us that recently we are getting enough tune from England, you know, and here's one of the tunes that we are getting from England. Kenny Winner.
They say they're gonna break our back, loosen minds and open jail, but people, yeah, this African trade not pretty well. You tell the youths don't take it so hard, hold them drowning in the gutter with not a straw to cling on to, but this African trade not pretty well. They wipe us out with poverty and plague. Now they're coming down with nuclear dumping waste, but this African trade will not be fair. I said they're trying, but they not avail. This African trade, brother. This African trade, my mother. Oh, this African trade will not be fair. They say they're gonna break our backs with loosened minds and open jail, but people, yeah, this African trade will not be fair. We say they're trying, but they might go fail. This African trade, brother. This African trade, my mother. Oh, this African trade shall not be fair. Really want to
Yeah, out of England, me I tell you, hey. You know, so we did interview with a brethren up on the cutting edge one night or two, you know. Yeah, man. Smooth music, smooth music.
really want you to know I love you. Don't want you to change one feeling.
England. Since we are England, we could just go on there England, no? Yeah, we could go on there England.
People make me tell you my story.
Randy Valentine.
About the place I'm come from, yeah, 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 yeah. Aye. Everybody want the high life, cause you can't find comfort in a sufferation. Poor people walking on a fine line, and the bigger heads ain't offering no donation. I can see it from my bird's eye, that what they feeling at them art is not what they show. When you see them, it's a bright smile. A couple more false promises, the pain won't go. A little girl living on the corner, a little youth wish him coulda make bread out of stone. A killer is a figure for a father. Robbing is all they see, so that's all they know. SOS, this is a code red. Give me a one-way ticket to the foundation. Before the days of the Stone Age, when we were kings and queens singing sacred songs. In a gutter you can find us. Struggle is a must, every family have to sign up. Daddy in a rush to pay the bills before them pile up. Mama blow wood, fire burn off her eyelash. We living in a minus, cry until the eye bust. Living in the ghetto make it hard to stay righteous. It goes like a razor when food price raise up. Government is just another excuse for failure. I feel so blessed when I wake and see the sunshine. Enough man no lucky so them lose it to gun crime. This is nothing new, they been killing us from long time. It feels like them only hire police be untied down. And then they wonder where we ever going and bills have to pay where we are go get the money from, Lord. Me no speak for every Jamaican, but that's how we stay where me come from. In the ghetto, yeah, yeah. In the ghetto, in the ghetto, in the ghetto, yeah, yeah. Growing up as a little child, me used to play with toy and no PlayStation. Daddy said there would be better days, but I can see it in his eyes, fear frustration. Still he remain as a soldier. Him says, son, remember this when you get older. Life is a vehicle, you are the chauffeur, and you're not gonna reach nowhere if you don't know ya. I say a prayer for the progress, and give thanks for the liquor that you have received. There's no time to be hopeless. Come we could build our own government and rise as a team. Cause them don't know what it's like to wake up in the night and I cry cause your baby no feed. And then at the same time, your belly a bite you cause you know yam from last week. Them ask me how me lose me humbleness. My reply is I'm tired of the hungriness. Even the preacher get vexed with Jesus. I scream to the speaker, say what kind of fuck with this? Oh no, no, no. I don't speak for every Jamaican, no. But that's always there when me come from. In the ghetto, in the ghetto, in the ghetto, in the ghetto, yeah.
Me I tell you, Randy Valentine. Hey, England with there. England with there. Who are you all the people in England? We know some more people are listening in England and listening in Jamaica. You know. Believe you me, because you know there's a man, you know, over there. A man, you know, over there, you know, yes. People are looking to get up to go work.
I don't wanna seem presumptuous. From your line of admirers I stand first. Reggae music and you make a sweet combination. On the prips I request to the DJ, keep the drinks in the bar flowing same way. There's a counter with our names written on it, which leaves this question I ask: would you be my main squeeze in this day? Can't waste a tune so nice. Would you be my main squeeze in this day? Press wallpaper tonight. Would you be my main squeeze in this day? Make we ball rewind. Would you be my main squeeze in this day? Press wallpaper tonight. Yes, it's your night. Tonight is your night. Yeah. You're an empress of true distinction. I wanna set the wheels in motion. Yes, you know, you don't know, you have my full attention. Hey, as sure as the sun follows moonlight, in my arms you'll be wrapped raptured in no time. There's a corner with our names written on it, which leaves this question I ask: would you be my main squeeze in this day? Came to waste this tune so nice. Would you be my main squeeze in this day? Press one, be back tonight. Say, would you be my main squeeze in this day? Make we ball rewind. Would you be my main squeeze in this day? Press one, be back tonight. Yes, it's your night. Tonight is your night. Yeah, yeah. You like another drink, lady? Alright, let's go check the bar. You're an empress of true distinction. I wanna set the wheels in motion. Yes, you know, you don't know, you have my full attention. Yeah. As sure as the sun follows moonlight, in my arms you'll be raptured in no time. There's a corner with our names written on it, which leads this question I ask. Yeah.
Yes, light brown, mean squeeze, may I tell you? You know, some of the African hear that tune are blazing at the stadium. Believe you me. Me I say, but wait, a clear Africa me come know that tune, yeah? Mean squeeze, light brown. Okay, so, and that's how we do with the music, you know. Because if we can find our next one. We'll come back to Jamaica and work with Kabaka Pyramid for a little while or so. Kabaka Pyramid. May I tell you, he might rise up, you know. Yeah, he might rise, he might go on.
We always I say life is hard, you know. But sometimes we don't take the time for really so to our going in the earth, you know. Well, ready for your place, yeah. On and on. King Selassie, I do them come and praise. Life is easy, but some are trying to make it hard. Out there I can see some people die for make we stop. Easy, if we live in one accord, no worry about the stress and situation of a pass. Easy, but some are trying to make it hard. Out there I can see some people die for make we stop. Easy, if we live in one accord, life on the most high reward. Hear me now, most of we focus on the negative and only concern about your relatives. And I like myself with too competitive. The world's gone mad, no pure or a sedative. Economy, I left you with a deficit. Too complex, left the poor in a precipice. Now, mama stress out when the pressure hits. Force our youth figure rise up the exact clip. Life is easy, but some are trying to make it hard. Out there I can see some people die for make we stop. Easy, if we live in one accord, no worry about the stress and situation of a past. Easy, but some are trying to make it hard. Out there I can see some people die for make we stop. Easy, if we live in one accord, life on the most high reward. Most of the war them could have reason out. Instead they get a youth them left bleeding out. King Kabaka take the easy route instead of bullets squeezing out. Books I read them out, and then I say to myself, it's better if I stay to myself. Not get a youth astray for the wealth, AK to the shelf. I man learn from make hay when the sun a melt. Play the hand that's what's dealt to me. Not for we are lay down in a cemetery. True we cultivate we enemies. Them a try reinvent the wheel, but the evidence reveal. Who can hear them a go get fulfilled? Them not real, just pretend to be. But potentially we all share a destiny. And good and evil them is only complementary. Balancing yourself it's key, it's elementary. Life is easy, but some a try for make it hard. Out there I can see some people die for make we stop. Easy, if we live in one accord, no worry about the stress and situation of a past. Easy, but some a try for make it hard. Out there I can see some people die for make we stop. Easy, if we live in one accord, them better notice. Hey, most of we focus on the negative and only concern about your relatives. In a life, me say we too competitive. The world's gone mad, no cure or a sedative. economy, I left you with a deficit. Too complex, left the poor in the precipice. No, mama stress out when depression hits. Force our youth figure rise up the extra clip. Life is easy. Some I try to make it hard. Out there I can see some people die for make it start.
Yeah, Kabaka Pyramid, I say, boy, life easy, but some people are make the thing hard. Harder than way it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? Okay, so we can take some call, you know. Yeah, we can take some call in the night, yeah. You know, for those of you who not sleep and you have a phone beside you. You can take the call. I'm here what you say. But meanwhile, we are waiting for your call. We are going to do this. Okay, we can do this.
This is the come out and I saw back to old. Come fit teach our nation the truth. The most I say give what is you why. I'm not Caesar, so don't is why. Amen. Glory be to the most high. Such a guiding we keep protect high. All the we say glory to the most high. For our health and strength, thank you most high. Glory be to the most high. Jack guiding we keep protect high. All the we say glory to the most high. For our health and strength, thank you most high.
It's the work of the most high. We not lie. Some say this if you read it and it tell you why. The victory's right now stronger and multiply. Ready to help yourself, put your meditation high. You never give up more than what we can bear. The youth them a work. See them here. A justice now for we sound it here.
Yes, the world's of Jah, the most high. Make the sun shine, the moon and the stars shine. Yes, it's the words of Jah, the most high. Make the rain fall from the cloudy sky and make the trees whoa, 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 whoa. You can feel the breeze flow, whoa, 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 whoa. Glorify the most high. No, whoa, 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 whoa. The power in the world. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Glory be to the most high. Jah guiding we keep protect high. All the we say glory to the most high. For our health and strength, thank you most high. Glory be to the most high. Jah guiding we keep protect high. All the we say glory to the most high. For our health and strength, thank you most high.
People are not crab in a barrel, we are not crab in a barrel. Real people are not crab in a barrel, we are not crab in a barrel, we are not crab in a barrel. Fear people, you are crab in a barrel, yo. Every ghetto youth fi own house and million. Every ghetto youth fi have them own a skeleton. Glorify the most high and go villain. Stop from shot and kill. It's only poor people that face the hard bill. So we tell all the youths them fi chillin'. Stop from shot and kill. Give praises to the most high, let prophecy reveal. We are not crab in a barrel, we are not crab in a barrel. No, get to youth and not crab in a barrel.
Glory be to the most high. Jah guiding we keep protect high. All the we say glory to the most high. For our health and strength, thank you most high. Glory be to the most high. Jah guiding we keep protect high. All the
Then man called Sabatooth and he come out.
For our health and strength, thank you most high. The most high say give what is due to a high. I'm not Caesar, so don't deceive a high. Don't be a Satan's spy or a hypocrite where you sell some pie. Biddy bang bang, biddy bang bang, biddy bang bang, biddy making, biddy bang bang, biddy bang bang, biddy bang bang, biddy make bang then, bang bang, bang bang.
Truly excited, you know. Truly excited. Believe you me, Sabatooth and Ika Mouse. Seems as if Ika Mouse is back in Jamaica again after years of sojourn in America. Yeah, man, Ika Mouse. The man there from them time, like, what do them, I tell you. Okay, continue the journey musically. Well, after we play this, you know, so we have to play this.
Hi, I'm Stan the White Man. And it's been a while since I spoke with you. Since we talked last time, people have really been listening to my inside secrets to taking over the world. Some guy posted my first video on YouTube, and let me tell you, things are getting hot. But don't let my white friends stop you from hearing the truth. Some of my white friends are upset, and for good reason. It's not every day you people get to see the inside secrets we whites have used for decades to dominate people of color. But don't fear. My white friends are just mad, because once you know all the secrets to gaining real black power, they will no longer be able to rule over you. This really pisses them off, because basically you blacks are the cash cow for white economics, and it has always been this way. Now, let's get back down to business. Today, I'm going to give you 3 more tips to gaining real black power. And this time I will try to keep it short. Last time we spoke about unity, religion and economics. And while these are very important to establishing black power, there are other factors, more subtle, which you will need if you were to ever rule the world again. The first is self-image and self-love. The reason why you spend so much time trying to be friends with us white people is because you really don't want to be friends with yourselves. Your issue with self-image is a psychological one, which we implanted when we gave you our religion. This weapon was very effective, because it got you black people to fall in love with our image of beauty while at the same time making you hate your own. You see, every time a little black girl watches television, she is systematically being programmed to hate herself. And this is really a crime, because that little black girl will grow up and teach her little daughter to hate herself too. These methods of mind control are called implants. They are very effective, and boy, let me tell you, if I had a dime for every black female who permed her hair, I'd be a millionaire. You black men really have to get it together. For you to perm your hair is saying to the world that nappy, kinky hair is not good enough to wear. To believe this is culturally suicidal and reinforces our white supremacy system on every level. To perm your hair as a black woman is like a shark cutting off its fin. To do this is an open declaration that you hate who you are. And everybody knows this but you. We whites look at you and quietly laugh. We can't believe how you try to suppress your own DNA and then teach it to your daughters like it is some kind of family recipe to make popsicles. This act is nothing to be proud of. You should stop it, and stop it now. I've seen little black girls as young as 5 years old with perms in their hair. This is completely niggardly and self-hating. Some of you black girls take it a step further, and wear other people's hair in your heads. How can any self-respecting people do this and keep a straight face? I mean, really. This is ridiculous. I'm sure the Koreans are laughing all the way to the bank selling you blacks other people's hair. And I'd be willing to bet that the Hindus who distribute it are getting a nice payday too. You see, under our white supremacy culture we take your sicknesses and turn them into profit for us. We know you cannot stand your black skin either and will buy all kinds of creams and lighteners to look more like us. We've made billions of dollars on your dysfunction. This is the way we keep the money rolling in. The sad thing is you hate yourself so much, you were willing to burn your scalp and face to change it. Some I have seen cut their noses down to be more white. Michael Jackson was one of those girls who did this. I mean, guys. Whatever. You get what I am saying. It's all about not being who you really are. But worst is the fact that you can't really say you love others until you can truly love yourselves. Which is why some of your relationships with black men are so bad. He's the deep part. Some of you would diss a black guy because maybe he didn't go to church or have a good job. You would say if he does not believe in Jesus you cannot date him. Remember, many of the images of Jesus have blonde hair and European features. So you diss the black guy for a blonde-haired white guy who's basically a ghost, and then turn around and diss yourself by bleaching and perming your hair to look like the blonde-haired white image we gave you during slavery. Long story short, you were so in love with our image you reject everything that's not us. And that's how we control you. If I saw my white girlfriend trying to put other people's hair in her head and trying to look black, I would not respect her as much as I probably should. Further, I would get her a psychological evaluation because, like a fish shaving off its scales and wearing cat fur to be more like its enemy, a black woman perming her own hair to wear other people's long stringy hair is borderline psychotic. And means the mental evaluation needs to be put in place. You black women are the mothers of all civilization, for Christ's sakes. You should be leading this shit, not going around trying to reject your own birthright. If you ever want to get back on top, you are going to have to stop perming and bleaching yourselves. Teach your daughters and sons to love who they are. And stop watching Sex in the City. It's just a bunch of white women bed hopping and living a lifestyle you will never see. Spend your time teaching your little girls to love being black. Turn those skinny white bitches off and give your babies a future where black girls rule. This is a good start.
REFM, thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
The comb away. Lift me now. Since I throw the comb away. Oh yeah. Since I throw the comb away. My mommy don't wanna see me no more. My papa said don't come at the house no more. I used to be the pride of the family. But now I'm the black sheep. Ever since I throw the comb away. Ever since I
the Twinkle Brothers talking about throwing the comb away. Yes.
I remove that.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man, long time no talk to blessed love and some cutting edge reasoning, you know? I listen all the while doing I like how you talk and I explain about, you know, Jesus Christ, Selassie and them things. So Muta, even when you comment about President Obama, in the house of white supremacy.
When you never talk about that tonight, yeah?
No, but we listen all along, you know.
Oh, good a while. Okay.
Yeah, but what I say, why you think are the most racist part of the institution are like, you know, Europe, USA and them place, the Muta?
What me think what?
Which institution?
Yeah.
Are the most racist, where racism is ingrained in?
The church.
Yeah, all right. Me don't say I court and the police court.
No, me I say the church.
All right. With this part, me don't say the court institution with the church are real meaning still. But the court.
Yeah.
Because the police them racist and the court.
Yeah.
And the court sentence people, you know.
Yeah.
The most I judge the white, just that
the church sentence you too.
Eh?
The church sentence you too.
Yes.
They all promise you good living when you're dead.
Yeah. We just want to make a point in the mood.
Yeah, make the point.
Because while I discuss and tell you, me so sit here Noah and they arrest me 4 times after a fight. You also will sit here and dismiss me because that's supposed to be Guinness book a record. See a black man in America.
They will not get a liar if you deal with it, man. Why you keep a call and not do nothing about it?
Eh? No.
You keep a call to explain the same thing and you not go get a liar.
No, me not talk about that tonight because that's not the point.
Okay, all right.
The point is me do have to do about that already. That's what a gadget is. Me know you feel a cat, but me go and fix show you something.
So what you want hang the cat for? Talk about many with hang cat. What you want hang cat for?
Eh?
Where the cat no,
me,
you want hang it?
Me, then Muta system that's right now in a present Jamaica, America.
Yeah.
A black man can be treated from the court. And
but you say you're not talking about that.
Brethren,
you say you're not
Jesse Jackson I.
You say you're not talking about that again, you know, so you're going back on it again.
All right,
because every time you call and the same thing.
Music, no.
Before you go to a lawyer, you keep talking the same thing over and over upon the radio them.
Not because you have to educate the people.
You're not educating the people because you ain't the problem and you're not going to you're not going the liar. So what you have to about you educate people about?
Motor, we deal with it closer because we did have a liar.
Yeah.
We did have a liar and the liar is instead the city yard and the motor. So we done with that the argument. Remember said that we couldn't pass the whole on no eyes because I was ordinary Jamaican. Black I deal with it. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So even though me talk upon the radio, now do you go look. You have even have the paper for sure you not even want to see. Because you want to elevate Marcus Gav because act like people did like Marcus Garvey when he was alive. And Marcus Garvey was politics. Allow me to tell. A cutting-edge reasoning, So
where, that you can't be talking about?
People like Marcus Garvey when he was alive. I will celebrate him now like them did like him. And so the question, no,
what me I say is that who means you celebrate him like him? I mean, know about people.
I'm not alive.
Yeah, but a whole heap of people who are celebrating him now wasn't alive.
No.
As some Rasta youth, when I come up, them love him and them a celebrate him.
True, and that's good.
And me never in a Marcus Garvey time, but me I celebrate him and me love Marcus Garvey.
Of course.
So where I said them never like him when him alive. A whole heap of people they love him. That's why I'm the biggest organization.
All right, but what people did you remember that?
But I talk about the people
when he was named, he ran up. Remember people march and demonstrate.
Where you talk about the people that hate Marcus Garvey? Talk about the people that like Marcus Garvey.
No, but we have to do a two sides to every issue.
Yeah, but every time you talk about the other side.
I reason, put up with me, because, somebody respect you and love you.
Yeah, me never say don't love me and me don't respect me, but what me I say?
But what me like, controversial reason.
No, not unnecessary. You're talking.
I'm not unnecessary. Yeah, a good reason to put a different perspective.
No, different perspective, no, today. Every time you talk in the negative. Every time you talk.
It's not the negative.
Yeah, because you talk about yourself. You talk about yourself and you're talking at the negative. You talk about Marcus Garvey now. And you said them never like him. Who never like Marcus Garvey when he was alive? Marcus Garvey had the biggest organization
in the world. Marcus was the first political party in Jamaica in 1929. Marcus was politics.
You ever see the people that are march with Marcus Garvey in Harlem? All the nerds, the black crowd.
Yeah, man, them in a region.
Then so you said nobody never like him.
Don't they arrest him and deport him?
I know the people them
never like him because politics.
Who never like him? The government of America never like him.
Then the government and the government the majority move.
No, the government and the majority.
The majority are white. Remember
you say nobody never like Marcus Garvey when they alive.
Nobody, man. If you say the first president.
No, what you say?
But a lot of people.
Yeah, you said nobody
never like him, but a lot of people like him.
Yeah, so we could talk about who didn't like him now, because every time you talk about.
I know the modern generation like him. No, both PNP and JLP like him. I'm up to the Marcus from the first political party in Jamaica, not PNP, not JLP, All right.
We know that.
In 1929, the People's Political Party. Me actually this question no Muta. We could left that again.
You ask me no question, you tell me something.
All right, Cartel. Me never play some music as a Cartel. Do music since in that jail. Do anybody have proof of them thing?
They know them have studio in a GP.
Yeah?
You know, them have real estate on a GP.
And a GP Cartel not testify that they not do not true.
No, wait no man. May I ask you, if you didn't know, say, them have a radio station in a Jamaica General Penitentiary.
Me never know that. God forget the
information. You didn't know them have a
GP.
Wait no, you didn't know
the Cartel, the remand center.
Yo, listen to me, I say, man. You didn't know them have a studio in a GP?
I'm tell you that I'm learning that from you.
Okay, all right. So where's the Cartel then now?
No remand center them same
remand a prison there. So you know them in a remand center?
Because of that the press.
The press.
But Cartel testifies to Muta in our case when I went in turn up and talk that him not do not tune about thing Kaga America. Because see how him do. I tell you there's a lot of tune on the Muta because he's a controversial music man, you know. A lot of tune done pan a sound near Conqueror, nearly 7 hours of music. Some chronic, so high octane. All of them busy signal stars sound like one person. Do some music like pseudonym like Gary Sadler style. One Jimmy Cliff, one so and so with some lyrics. And the whole I man into superstar fireman lyrics to done pan Conqueror. I know that never send a set. Let me give one two notes.
Who you talk about? Brethren, who you talk about say wouldn't give them
the biggest scam in the going in and music with down and run away beer. business signal them know pan Conqueror and tape and Blackberry and people have it people have it at distributor that
Conqueror?
sing up and sing a DJ up all them tune pressure cooker lover.
Who name Conqueror?
Yo! The woman and the woman is taking me phone one so.
Yeah, me go lock you up. You know, so me go lock you up. Who name Conqueror? Who name Conqueror?
I want sound name Conqueror.
So where say Conqueror have a sound system where have a rhythm?
In the garrison.
Wait, no man. Brethren, may I try to get something clear from you? Now, when you shut your mouth, let me listen. Yeah. Talk to you. May I say to you, Conqueror is a sound system where him have a rhythm. And him put a whole heap of artists on the rhythm. That's what you say?
No, man. One man do a whole heap of music, nearly 7 hours of music, top class.
Power.
Freestyle, where make a lot of people so them after play with tape on the stage.
So we Conqueror have to do it. We Conqueror have to do it.
Preacher man, preacher say boot, I say God soon come. And that you could die in sleep tonight. So
we Conqueror have to do it. We Conqueror have to do it. With the
because I bet the music done at the garrison, done a runaway beer.
Yeah, wait them. Watch out. Listen to
the garrison, done a runaway beer.
You want them people them understand what you say. Are you just
yeah, man, the food is a medicine, public health, C-scan.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge on IRFM. We're there with you. Okay. Make us see where the dip on this thing. Since I throw the comb away.
Since I throw the comb away. Since I throw the comb away. Listen me now. Since I throw the comb away. I throw the comb away. My mommy don't wanna see me no more. My papa said don't come at the house no more. I used to be the pride of the family, but now I'm the black sheep. Ever since I throw the comb away. Ever since I throw the comb away. Throw my comb away. Throw the comb away.
Yeah.
Yeah, cutting edge.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, but they right now bed and listen cutting edge, you know?
I have to do this song cut a man a while ago.
Yeah, you know the cutting edge. In 1969, when them start the secondary schools, them used to have some industrial training center, or them used to teach to give them some trade. There's one in the Via Waterloo, the man them destroy the place, enough you couldn't get a trade. But drop out of school and can't find us for them. You know what I'm saying? So what I say right now differently, they would end up on the street and can't find nothing. And if they have a thing like that, you could have helped situation by taking off them, by crime from out of them, and could have a very better thinking right now, Rasta. So the place has been demolished. And when you look at like on a Sunday party up on the street and say you want to play football and still so it's a lot of youth need skills, who need education. You know what I say?
Yeah, man, I listen to you, brethren. I get a chance to talk. I listen to what you say.
Yeah, man. So when I like to see them can upgrade the place in the Rasta. To help the youth there, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you see them turn a craft center in our prison, remand center. You know, remember I said a craft center where they develop craft, Jamaican craft in another place, and them turn it remand center.
No, where I say still, you know, that I was one of them who go to the training center in 1969, you know. You know? But the electrical installation and go back with the steel fitted. And I said the man them demolish the place. You know? With a life to see if you can upgrade to take care of some of the youth them off of the street.
Yeah.
And burn out the crime out of the mind so them can have a more positive conscious thinking now.
Alright, sir, we hear you.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks, brother. Alright, talk. Talk, no, man.
Yeah, someone there said we can talk to people who really value.
No, you're on the radio, you know. Yeah, them will hear you, man.
Yeah, man. The relevant authorities them can help a situation because too much crime in the community, in the communities.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, man. Give thanks for the observation. Alright. Through the comb. Yes. Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening, blessed.
How are you doing, Muta?
I am doing okay.
Okay. I'm calling from Dallas.
Dallas, Texas? Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm just calling to let you know that I've been listening to your program for the last 2 years, and I really enjoy the program. I'm a young woman, and I'm getting into Rastafari consciousness. And I want you to know that there are many young people like myself who listen to your message, and I personally, well, my husband and I are really appreciative of your contribution to Black consciousness and Rastafari as a whole.
Yeah, give thanks, sister.
Give thanks, brother. Yeah. I'd like to say a few things where reggae music and Rastafari is concerned. Firstly, I'd like to say that as a young person, I grew up on Sizzla Kalonji's Black Woman and Child and Buju Banton's Till Shiloh album. So as becoming an adult and getting into Rastafari was really a lifesaver for me. My husband is the one who introduced it to me, and it really opened my eyes up to many things, and a lot of things that have been hidden I can now see. And I would just like to send out a PSA to the custodians of reggae music today. Those who are, playing the music and have become very popular and very successful with the music. I'm not the only person who is looking and watching and hoping that they always do what is right when it comes to Rastafari and try to uphold the tenets that you and other elders have set forth for Rastafari to become what exactly it is supposed to be, which is world consciousness and African liberation. I would like to see it remain a Black Power movement, and it just looks like sometimes that we're kind of drifting away from Black consciousness, African consciousness, and I would just like to appeal to the custodians of the reggae music to continue to do that, because reggae music is being taken over by, corporatism and flashy. Rastafari is now cool. So
you can see that. You can see that, in the ways, the mannerisms of a lot of youth right now. Is the Rastafari is kind of cool,
Yes.
Yeah, see them have them long locks all on them shoulder and on them back, and then them the face shave up, and them is walking not as a Black Power advocate, but as a what you call we are all one,
Yes.
Yeah.
I realized certain things that I want to make mention of too, like for instance, I see people like Sizzla wearing, a jacket and tie. And I don't understand, where these things come from. I watched a music video of his recently where there was a young lady who was in the video wearing short shorts. Now, the Sizzla, I remember the Sizzla who said, man in them pants, woman in them skirt, righteousness, orders, what is it? Righteousness, divine order.
Yeah, remember when I said, I know the song where you're talking about, but you are totally right and correct. Because we used to bone jacket and tie. Rasta come on with a bone jacket and tie. No, you have to have a Rasta well jacket and tie up.
Yeah, I don't understand these things. And for a young person who would like to see it remain the original way, to have it continue, because it is a culture in itself, and it's culture that holds the people together. It doesn't make sense to me to have it, transform or evolve into something that cannot sustain its longevity. These things, I don't like to see these things, and I would just really like them to look at what they're doing and the contradictory messages that they're putting out when they started off as conscious brethren, conscious Rastafari. Don't change the thing, don't try to be mainstream, because people like me who are looking forward to the day when Rastafari is appreciated and upheld to a standard that, you know, we all can appreciate because it gives us so much, you know.
Strength.
Yes, it is our strength. I was listening to your program the other day when you had the psychologist on, and she was saying, you know, this movement is a worldwide movement, and it's something that black people need, you know, to liberate themselves. This is the only way that we can really break free of our colonial past and our oppressors, you know, the ideas that have been placed on us, where religion and, you know, who we are as a people is concerned. Rastafari is what is going to save us.
See, what is happening now is that we're trying to clean up the whole world and we can't clean up ourselves.
Yes.
We need to clean up ourselves first. You know, you can't go try to clean up a man's house and your house dirty. You have to clean up your house first.
You have to clean up your house first. And another thing, it may be a bit touchy, but I just have to say it. Black men who, you know, get into Rastafari, get into the music, and talk about blackness and talk about Africa, talk about Mama Africa, and then turn around and take on white wives. I am like, this is what is this particular thing is very puzzling to me, because we have a situation where we are at the lowest class of every society in every part of the world, and when our men who gain success and great and you know, financial stability turn around and take a white woman for their wife and not take on a black wife, you are contributing to the upliftment of white society and white ideas and white children. You know, you're turning your back away from blackness and black women and black children. We need to take our people out of the ghettos, and we need to get our people back to a certain standard where we can lift each other and take each other out of the situations that we find ourselves in.
Sister,
yes.
Can you give me permission to play back what you said in the day?
Yes.
I need to edit out just that last 3 minutes of your talk, that I can play it back, just like we're playing that thing about the white man talking about black people must take out the damn other people ear out of them head and all them something there. But what you just said a while ago, me and my brethren driving coming down, and that's the exact reasoning we was talking about.
Wow.
That's why the argument about it is hip to be Rasta nowadays. Not even Rasta, but having locks splashing all over the place. It is very hip because, you know, you have that locks by your head hang down on your back, and your face clean shaved, and you can have a red, gold, and green something in your hand, and beside you is a European lady.
Yeah, it makes it very difficult to respect your message.
Yes.
So I would love to see the brothers take on African wives, because the position of wife is the highest office that you can give to the woman. And when you turn around and you give that office to a white woman, you are in fact taking away from black consciousness and children who will continue preaching and teaching black consciousness, if that's the message you're trying to get across. It just does not make sense if you know your message just ends up stopping at yourself.
But not only that, if you do get rich and you die, your wealth will go back to
the other side.
Yes, it's just simple. It's a logic. It's a simple deduction. You get rich as a black person, you marry the next race, and you die. You make your race get so far. And Marcus Garvey tell you about these things, you know, but obviously not nobody, sorry, but a whole heap of them still don't even reach a level of studying Marcus Garvey. You know, you need not just a glamorize a man, Marcus Garvey, but really check the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. You recognize what you're saying is what Marcus Garvey said. You know,
brother. Yeah, we need to hear these things like you say over and over again, because it's obvious that we are not paying attention.
And you must, when you're talking these things, you must say it's going to be a problem, you know. You must talk it. You must talk it. Don't say this might be a problem, because it is a problem. So, you don't have to say it might. That's like an artist saying, he go sing a song and him say, Mutabaruka this, and him start to sing the song. And every verse him say, Mutabaruka this. Them way that, so you have to talk it. So give thanks.
Give thanks, brother. Thank you so much.
All right, give thanks.
For your work.
Dallas, Texas, the sister called from. And because she's so sweet and honest, we're going to play this song for her.
Well, Maccabee has come to the realization that there's been an exclusion of the mother of civilization from the creation equation. Discrimination from generation to generation with no explanation. Subtraction and division from that natural equation leads to confusion and illusion. Manipulation, fabrication, and falsification of the origination of creation. Yaga yow. Them say the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. So where has the woman gone? It's the Father, the Son, and the Mother. Without no mother, no son can born. Why would they wanna leave out the mommy? Makes no sense to me. And replacing mommy with a dopey is a big, big conspiracy. Oh, mother of civilization. Oh, queen of the universe, they try to take you out of the equation. I said that can't work. In her lies the truth of creation. Yes, she has given birth. They try to take you out of the equation, disrespecting Mother Earth. When it says in the beginning, let us make man. Who is the us, them a talk? It's the Father, also the Mother. Queen Omega still has my heart. When it says create man in our image, where does this hour come from? Children must look like their parents. Some look like daddy and some like mom. Oh, mother of civilization. Oh, queen of the universe. They try to take you out of the equation. Maccabee said that can't work. In her lies the truth of creation. Yes, she has given birth. They try to leave you out of the equation, disrespecting Mother Earth. I can hear you say, what about Mary, the Madonna, the mother of Christ? She must have had a big influence on her baby. Do you know anything about her life? You know that she was a mother. You know that she was a wife. What were her thoughts and what were her feelings? Just a body without no voice. Oh, mother of civilization. Oh, queen of the universe. They try to take you out of the equation. I said that can't work. In her lies the truth of creation. Yes, she has given birth. They try to leave you out of the equation, disrespecting Mother Earth. Some say woman is the root of all evil, and not as important as man. Those who say that they must be evil people because they're forgetting they came from one. Every woman is not like Delilah. Can't blame everything on Eve. We cannot leave out the mother or the daughter. They're very special, oh yes indeed. Oh, mother of civilization. Oh, queen of the universe. They try to take you out of the equation. I said that can't work. In her lies the truth of creation. Cause she has given birth. They try to leave you out of the equation, disrespecting Mother Earth. Did you hear about the man who robbed the bank, took hostages inside? The man, he was ready for anything, saying he was prepared to die. The police and the army, the SAS, couldn't get the man out at all. Only one person could get him out. It was his mother they had to call. Oh, mother of civilization.
Yeah, we played that song for the sister with those call a while ago from Dallas. Me I tell you. Maccabee out of England again. Hey, England with there now. England with there. The lady who me in England today. Okay, here goes. Yes, yeah.
Buta.
Yes, blessed.
Pagwan, brother.
There, man, cutting edge.
Yeah, man. You know how this, man.
On the television, this. You have to talk and tell me who you is.
Yes, man. Yes, I. Now you talk what they are, man. For the dopey story.
Yeah, look. Yeah, oh, you mean that it's sweet, man. We have to tell about the dopey story. But, so you come tell me more dopey story.
Yeah, kind of night, and a man you talk, and then you walk, you know. You know, and 2 in a night, that people know hear, because some people, you like, I can say dopey real. You see it, but them are dopey run on people, are going to have.
Yeah, and that don't gun them have, them in a parliament too.
Yes. But them say you run dopey with a golden cross, but when them are
or a silver bullet.
Silver bullet.
Which golden
if
cross?
You walk with the golden cross, them are going to take away from you.
What, the golden cross?
Them are dopey walk with them. You walk with a golden cross, but them are dopey walk with gun.
Yeah.
They want the cross. They want the golden cross to go silly.
Yeah, well, you know, say the man who walk with gun and say them are going to make dopey.
Yes. Lord have mercy. Yeah, what season when they call it silly season, you know. Because the election cracked and all.
You know, your Sister P say, ready or not, here I come. Yeah, I tell you.
She come. Yeah, man, you are going to know. That's a thing on the TV. They might say one place, no, so someone will shooting that one. See, now they might say, some church people go down there and I want and I say judgment and use all the while and rub up and place.
In a Jamaica, yeah, or foreign? Foreign or Jamaica? Foreign or Jamaica?
Not Jamaica, man. So when I Clarendon, they sit on the news.
Where is it them rub up themselves when I say judgment come?
Yes.
But judgment, they are the judgment there for a long time.
Yeah, but what amazes me, you know, is that after they left the place and said judgment are going to go on down there and rub up people with olive oil. You know, say, after them gone, but in the evening, gunman they come kill the man where she rub up with oil. With the olive oil and
no,
the place.
A dopey story, I give me. A dopey story that.
Real sitting man. Real.
Yeah, say, the man who get rub up with the oil, him get killed.
Yes, him get killed and the place where the one go there about shop, the Christian them go down and say
sprinkle the oil. Sprinkle the
people
oil.
Get gunshot in there.
Well, let me tell you something with my mother now. You know, one of the things why me love my mother now. My mother in a hospital, lay down.
Yeah.
And every Sunday, them come with them prayer for the sick. And anytime she see them come, she draw the curtain. So she said, she don't want to talk over, she don't want them come talk over because last Sunday, them she talk over that woman up on the next bed, and now this Monday, the woman not in the bed. And then the woman dead. And that's a dopey story. That's a dopey story. So my mother have a serious thing when she see them. Every Sunday they come in at the hospital and pray. She just draw the curtain. She don't want to hear nothing from them because she say, let me pray, she now get better. So she don't want to pray over her.
Yeah, because one for them are then called the Grim Reaper. Yeah, so now
them cars for true.
the Grim Reaper, man.
Yeah, man.
Come collect up people, man. You see me I say?
Yeah. If you carry them go up beyond.
Beyond, you see it. Because the only heaven when we know about it now, heaven deal, you know.
Yes, well, even that still, but hey, watch out, I can tell you something now, man. I can tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it all the while. You see the people them who attack, them same thing that we are talking about, say, them get saved and baptized and them thing there. You see the same thing when them are called act of God?
Yeah.
You see anytime that act of God leak, whether it's hurricane, tidal wave, flood, too much water, no water at all, who you think feel it? And the same people them, we are following the story, you know, the same people them, where you say, them are go to church every Sunday and thing and I talk about wicked this and wicked that. Anytime you see an act of God come, and them it lick up and flood up. And the guy up there so who might claim say a wicked man and take him just there laugh and ha ha ha. And when rain fall, him nobody go to work, he just sit down and watch TV the whole day.
Yeah, and cook some food and eat.
And watch it up in story and go on downtown.
Yes, you see me I say,
So right I know me look on that and I said, boy, them people who got church like them possessed. Because you got one place go pray for people them and after you gone about 2-3 hours everybody get gunshot.
But that come over the news, brethren. Say the people them go pray.
Tell you, man.
No, me not disbelieve you, but which one of the news them? Because I have to go find out.
They come on TVG man and
the
TV
5
man
people
coming down a country.
They went to play domino or something like that.
Yes.
Oh, but me never hear about the aisle part.
No, them say they go pray for people them. And use olive oil and rub up the place. Olive oil, you know. Olive oil and rub up the place and pray for.
Me supposed to safe then because every day me use olive oil. Me supposed to safe.
No man, you go
maybe,
man.
Maybe me not say. No, maybe me not say because me drink it, me not rub it for me.
No man, you can't drink olive oil, man. You can't use garlic, man.
No, me know, but maybe me need some island stay here so island watch the bullet a come and don't lick me. And that's a dopey story.
Yeah, for real, you know.
Yeah,
straight,
man.
you know.
Yeah, man.
Because right now, to me, say come like you, the man where them a call the Wobia man, they come like them a work better than even church.
Of course.
Because right the church, them come out and I say, boy, they want the government and to put a stoppage to them because they make too much money. Yeah. Because what I know, you have a church, I know, saying and you have got some boom, getting some money from the people, them, you see me I say? And then them a show off when I pay silver, them a show, you see me? So what time like me a pass like the man go for cost bad like man say, how are this on the train? The man say, yo, I hear me man. I sell the church I know man because I don't take God things to joke. A joke don't take God things up.
Them a put silver in the plate.
Yes.
And silver can't buy half for 3 o'clock.
Yo, you see me I say. So right now the people them now get smart. Then just gotta go here a pass, I say, and then try a look of money. But right now, and the pastor up there, you know about the pastor where they are preaching, you know, are preaching and tell the people them about God and if you have faith. And then jump and say, praise the Lord. You know, saying going to drop out in pocket though.
I go to tell you who you know, but I not talk him name.
Not
Dopey story that.
Dopey story.
It's like the pastor out of St. Thomas, I baptized him in the river. And they hold the man in the water and the man feels, I drown him, just grab the pastor and drown the pastor. That's a dopey story.
Really dopey story. So I come to myself and I say, you know, so me not doing a church thing now. Because right I know, them not really help nobody and the direction of them going and following now. Because right I know, what I come to myself, which I have to commune with nature.
Yeah.
Just as the tree,
the
stone,
the bird, me have a little lizard when me talk to at the time. I mean, yeah, man. That's another dopey story. Me have a little lizard when me talk to. Him come on my computer, and I'm at me see him have sex, you know. And him see me and look, watch him and laugh. Bridget, come here. Watch him laugh. You think a dopey story? All right. Me have a Bridget in the studio with me, right? I may show you something, you see? And tell him where you sip on this. Tell him where you sip on this, right? Come here, tell him, me have a little lizard when me talk to every day. All right. And him a laugh. Come tell him, the 2 lizards, them have sex. All right. I'm going to show you something, Bridget. And tell him exactly where you sip on this phone here. I can see if I can find it. You still a laugh? You think a dopey story me a talk? Watch out the ball still a laugh, you know? All right. Wait there. All right, I'm Bridget there beside me, you see?
Yeah.
All right, Bridget, where that you see?
Yeah, man, 2 lizards have sex.
All right, I come to you. All right, move on now. You watch your laugh.
Yeah, so when one know, you start to communicate.
Wait no, Bridget. Because you don't talk to snake attack to woman. All right. Nobody now going to believe me, no. That's why I take the picture. All right. I'm going to move on with this picture here now. I'm going to go down. Where you see? Where that you saw?
Lizard on the laptop.
Where you see?
Lizard on the laptop.
All right. Now, me look at the lizard and say, Brethren, you know, say, nobody now going to believe me, say, me I use my laptop and you're there with me. Someone want to give me a close-up picture. All right. Where that you see that, son? Where that you see?
Lizard well first for the laptop.
For the laptop, all right. Where you have to see now? You know, see, get closer.
Yeah.
How close me could have done with that lizard and them now move? All right, watch that. No, me not don't show you not yet. Watch that. Where that? You know, see the lizard. You know, see it's a close-up picture of the lizard that. All right. Up on my laptop, him there, you know. All right. Yeah, me show you now. Look for the lizard and look with the picture there where me I take. In the computer, me picture there with the camera, I take the picture of the laptop, of the lizard, you know. And the lizard now move. Because me I tell the lizard, say, don't move, you know. Because nobody now gonna believe me. Say, me I communicate with the lizard. All right. So we go with the commercial and me go show the operator this and make you know, say, I don't know, like a dopey story. Everything we are saying there for the year. Boy, I love this program, boy. I tell you. I love this program, yeah. You don't say. The operator fright such a dip on the ear. Be the advertisement never go, but the advertisement is low. Don't worry yourself, mama. Don't worry yourself. That's all. I continue to name it at the middle of the night, yeah. They call it watershed. But the Bridget, him gone? Him not gone? Bridget, yeah, Bridget. Me show the operator the thing.
Yes.
I'm not sure how close me is to the lizard. I mean, no, say, if me never communicate with the lizard is a jump and gone. I mean, take up if you look at your finger, me as close as the edge of your finger to where your other finger, to your finger start. That's how close me is to the lizard. I talk to the lizard and not taking picture. And me sound like a madman, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if me sound like a madman, check Eve. I talk to a snake.
Yeah, but you don't know, say, black people now go on. If a snake come and talk to a black woman and paste on that.
Yeah, me know, but you see, me have proof from my computer, yeah, so my phone. Say the snake, say the lizard, make me go close to him as possible. After I'm done have sex and run the lizard. I'm a piece of joke me are making, no. I'm a piece of joke me are making, Reggie. I don't know the story. I don't. Hey,
tell off.
I know because at 1 o'clock. Why Dopia ride me, you know? And nobody don't rub me up with the olive oil, you know, Reggie. Because me have the operator and I have my Reggie, so I show them in on my phone the old drama, the thing.
Yeah.
You know see it. So
because near China, when they come in with near China, because right I know the animal, the insect, the bird, the stone, because I have a tree where I talk to, you know. I gotta tell you one local spot where I go at some time, people carry one of my birds, you know, that's a toe. You know in a walk yard, you know in a local forest section, that's all. Right here where you used to shop, man, your restaurant.
Yeah.
I in the side go, you know. Most time I just go right in the bush and just steal the stuff the other half of the day, see me? I communicate, see me? Because me dead and no and I go so boom and I will make and look. See a look mangoes come, look. So I have a look bread and so without throw game and thing, you understand me? So when I in this, you know, when I start coming with nature this one, trust me, when I left out that side and feel light in myself, because I know you know now I lock up the phone, everything, we just feel light because I communicate with nature. So right now, one on one knows that they have to get back to the nature of life.
Yes. I know make nobody tell you no dopey story. I know make nobody tell you no dopey story.
Not at all, no dopey story around here.
Reality we work with that, so no.
Strictly reality, because you know, that is why a man we have a dog on him, you know. And if they come like say the dog is so close to him, you know, say, and the dog dead, I know after the dog dead, the man dead after.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course, that's true, you talk, man.
There's because right now, yeah, well, look at things that go on at night time, you know. Come like say, a man say, I go decide, no, what to do, whether to keep the dog or the wife. So him start draw some scenario.
Oh, yeah, if I figure out him head, if him to keep the dog or wife.
Yes, so man say, you know, say, I go deal with this thing and you know.
You know, say that's a dopey story, though.
Yes. Man say, I have to find out where I go on, because somebody got to go. The dog got to go up and I say,
it's either the dog or the wife, but one of them have to go.
The dog got to, she asleep and the dog say, me. So him say, oh, because when I reach the gate at night time, what I see? I dog, I see. I dog come forward and come stand up outside until I come inside and my wife is sitting down. Tell say, wife, you know, so you have to go down. You say, why? The dog, you me come meet at the gate, brethren. And see that you're going and your wife in there asleep. They might say, oh, you know, but you have to go, you know. You have to go, man. Now keep it dark. I dog right now. Come out, come meet I and I.
I don't
one boss, what you said. Wait there for me.
That's a dopey story.
Are you sure your dad look like dopey story, don't? I know dopey story. Talk the truth. Motor talk the truth. So
it's the man
don't know when
the man get to thy wife. The man get to thy wife.
Come out, come turn up and glad to see him.
The man get to thy wife, right?
Care for me, yo.
So when do him get to the wife then?
Get with that wife, man. Get with that wife, man. The wife is asleep to blur out that dog off you.
Maybe my wife should have rub him up.
Yeah, go in the car. Nobody can pass.
Maybe my wife should have rub him up with some olive oil, man. Him need some olive oil.
Man, I'll hold him, I'll keep him.
I'll keep the dog. I'll keep the dog. Anyway, we have to move, Bridget.
Yeah, bless up yourself.
Yeah, man. That was funny. You don't believe me. But some things are going on, you know, the first time I really recognize the man them I use olive oil, you know, is the time when the youth, when they jump up and them say, a spirit get over the youth, and the man going at the people them yard. And I walk around the people them yard and I sprinkle olive oil around the yard. I never asked a pastor, so with this olive oil, he started to explain to me about olive oil. I say, Bridget, the amount of crime in a Jamaica, why you don't get some big jump on an olive oil? Put it in a boat and just spray it right round Jamaica coast and get you to the criminality we are going. I don't understand these people. Because it means no say olive oil work them kind of magic there, you know. I mean, really. Go down a Montego Bay. Until they get the police, them go down there. Go down a Montego Bay. Go up a flanker. Lock a flanker. And just start throw olive oil all over the place. Now the virgin I say the person who get the olive oil get a shot. So we don't understand them thing there, you know. I mean say it's a miracle. Me a miracle no work out, you know. Because me I say if a person want me believe in a miracle, me want carry a 1 foot man to make him foot grow back. If him can't make a 1 foot man foot grow back, you know. There's no way I'm going to believe in a miracle, you know. I mean, I have a thing I have to play about these past and scamming, you know. Because when you talk about scamming, you know, nobody knows scam like past, you know. The problem is, you know, that the youth, them are scam foreigner. The past is scam the people that live in their neighborhood. I tell you, you take them easy. And then them come discriminate against Rasta and call Rasta as a name.
you're mad. I represent the Almighty God. Equality and justice stand for all. Discrimination against Rasta must fall. All you possess the rock
for those of you too young to know, but are them kind of description that them used to call I and I know. Long hair freaky people. Nobody come look no work. And no job so with them kind of hair there, you know. Get rid of it. Them know why you pick nigga at school. You pick up, you cut off your locks. You know how much rasta cut off them picnic locks because they want to pick nigga at school. You know how much rasta want to go America and cut off the locks. Because them tell them, say, if you go for the embassy, boy, them wicked, you know. Jamaican people, I tell Jamaican people, say, if them go for the embassy and have on them locks, them now go get no visa, you know. You know much how we get visa with locks on. Apparently, them people, they don't care a hell about if you have a locks or not. All them care about is if you can have something for answer the question them what them I tell you about. But Jamaican people, they scared that it bad. Now we say, as the sister say, it's like a fashion statement. You know, you flash your locks here, you flash your locks there, you flash your locks almost anywhere. It's a flash thing a go on. You go and flood out some of them do. Watch. Flood, go and take it. Listen to this. Come show you black people confused.
Indecent dressing to church is no longer news, especially in our country Nigeria, where moral has been taken in high esteem. Today in various churches, ladies dress the way they like in all manner of designs, thereby exposing either their cleavages or their thigh, all in the name of dressing, and the next thing you hear is it is not the body that matters but the mind. Believe it or not, they cause many to derail in thoughts during service, and you never can tell, because pastors too are human. Looking at this trend, in years to come the situation might worsen, as there may be no distinction between club girls and the sisters. Though many churches now preach about prosperity, yet there are some churches that still preach salvation, like Deeper Life Bible Church, Mountain of Fire, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, whose general overseer has banned females from wearing trousers to church, and Christ Living Apostolic Ministries, CLAM. The question now is, who should be blamed? Is it all about evolving trends, and should it be extended to the church? If emphasis is laid on dressing, won't the church lose its members? These are questions begging for answers.
Yeah, that was a report. That was a report out of Nigeria. And then you can see why you have fundamentalism rise up. Because you have, after you have fight for something, and then you see a next culture seep into your culture, and I almost take it over. Some people get fundamentalists, like the Boko Haram and them. I don't know if people know, but Boko Haram actually mean Western education is a sin. That is what Boko Haram mean, you know. And when, after you see your children grow up in a way that is unbecoming of the dignity and the spirituality that they are defined as. And you see this culture come in and seep into them thinking and them mind, and you can't do nothing about it. It leads to some serious calculation and thinking. And even a Rasta, if you look at the data them how them address now, you have to, but wait. I mean, you have some data here right now around these tights. When tights used to wear under your dress, you know. Because sometimes you know you have well, not me, but you have a thin dress and the sun will go through it. So you put on a tights underneath it. Nowadays, the tights become the clothes itself. The worst thing I can look on is a daughter who have her locks that come down on her back. And she have on one of them tights with the printer in at the front. Because all you have to is the printer. It's the printing. It print out. And you say, wow. And if you go talk to them, you hear them say, it's not your clothes. Wow. Them say it's not clothes. And them really believe it and mean it too. Them don't realize it's capture, them get captured. Rasta is not just a spirit thing. Rasta is a cultural thing. And the strongest part of Rasta is the culture. Not just the singing. Not just the singing part, you know. Because Rasta never come on here and sing reggae. Rasta wasn't here singing reggae. And Rasta developed a certain cultural manifestation and perspective that set them apart from the Christian world. Because the Christians have no culture. They have a belief system. When you look at Islam have a culture that define them. Rasta come with a culture that define Rasta. Now Rasta get caught in the same culture that them have fight against. Like when you get that talk about jacket and tie. And they see that them in the printer, in the tights. I mean, how the hell Rasta woman, because first I hear that say, boy, the Rasta man this and the Rasta man that. And you look for the Rasta woman, them hold up the strength and the thing. But you have Rasta daughter walk up and down in these print tights. And when you talk to them, I say, it's not the clothes where you wear, you know. It's your heart. And you see a man's face, you don't see my heart, you know. So what I'm saying when a man has bleach? The same daughter will look for you and say, no for bleaching, and you say, but I'm not bleaching has nothing to do with them, I think. So all the same person, I look on the next person and say, why you bleach for? You don't like your blackness. Mother ask the same thing. Where you wear them tights for? If you don't like your Rasta culture. Because me never used to, I mean, if you don't like your Rasta culture, because me never used to, I mean, me can't accept it. And me not really backward. Me not really backward. Me not stuck in a music. Because me play a whole section, me play up on the radio, me play Kabaka Pyramid, and right in a Kabaka Pyramid, me play Al Max Romeo. So me not stuck in the music when I say, boy, right now, through me age now, me just want to hear pure all-time music. So me not really feel like me backward in the sense of the manifestation of Rastafari as it come on to female dressing and them things there, when the daughter them know until they say, it no matter. How the hell you can't talk about it no matter? I know so it come on here so. We never come on here so looking like that. That when you look on a Rasta woman now, you can't tell her different from a normal woman out there with us frivolously going about her business. The two of them have the same clothes. So what is separating you from the person who have no commitment to no cultural manifestation other than the one where brainwash them? You have a commitment to a cultural expression and you declare it. So why you declare a cultural expression when the culture now that you expressing is not befitting of the culture that you declare? Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So, which is a confusion go on. And right in Africa, you know, why listen to this? Listen to this.
Review time. What the heck is going on over there in Africa? These jokers and these churches. Let me just give you a little heads up. What already done happened. You got people over there just eating grass because the pastor tell them, got to go out there and eat grass. This is the works of the Lord. And look at the pastor. Walking all over the congregation. What the heck? The man got this shirt from The Rock.
You can't see the video, but I'll tell you where it's going. The man have the congregation lay down upon the ground. And the pastor walk upon the people them. Like a river of people, and them walk upon them.
Ain't it? Walking on the congregation. Look, when the Bible said walk by faith, not by sight, he wasn't saying walk on the congregation. Look at him. This man walking on them like he walking on water. And the people like, oh, look at him. He know it ain't right, but he just there. Look at this crap. Look at this. And then, wait a minute, did I see some little kids up in there? Yeah. The kids doing this crap too. Well, now we got this. Oh, y'all ain't even ready for this. What, a bunch of ladies? No. Pastor orders female congregants to come to church with not Man, what? See, what the heck is going on with these articles? People can't spell no more either. Come to church with not underwear. All right, let me just read the article. There are reports of a Kenyan pastor who has ordered all female congregants to go to the church free. That is without bras and panties for Christ to enter their lives. You know, I didn't even feel right saying that. What the heck is going on at this Lord's Propeller Redemption Church? Reportedly advised female worshipers against wearing any undergarments to the church, calling them ungodly. You calling them ungodly? This is your pastor right here. Your pastor is the one who is ungodly. Your pastor, you know what? Your pastor is garbage. That's right, yeah. Just like this pastor. These people are not men of God. These people are just straight up pimps. Pimping you out for your money. When is it going to end?
Thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Questions Protestants Can't Answer. Today's question is, who wrote the Gospel of Mark? And how do you know? I'm John Martinoni, president and founder of the Bible Christian Society, and today's question is focused on the idea of sola scriptura, which is Latin for the Bible alone, or the Bible only, which is one of the fundamental pillars of most of Protestantism, that we can know all we need to know about our Christian faith and about Christian morals by simply picking up the Bible and reading. So this question, who wrote the book of Mark, is a very important question, because what it does is, if all I need to know about Christianity I get from the Bible, if the Bible is my sole authority in matters of faith and morals, which it is for most Protestants, how can they answer that question? Because nowhere in the Bible does it tell us who wrote the book of Mark. This thing right here at the beginning of the Gospel of Mark in Scripture that says the Gospel according to Mark, that's not inspired Scripture. That's put in there by the publisher of the Bible. We don't have any originals from Mark that say, I, Mark, wrote this Gospel, or that say the Gospel according to Mark. So again, if you go by the Bible alone, how do you know that Mark wrote Mark? That somebody named Mark even wrote Mark? And how do you know that that Mark was inspired? Where in the Bible does it tell you who wrote the Gospel of Mark so that you may trust that it is inspired Scripture? Because if you don't know who wrote it, how can you know it's inspired Scripture? This is very, very important. So as Catholics, we need to ask everyone who believes in the Bible alone as their sole rule of faith, who wrote Mark? And if they say Mark, the secretary of Peter and companion of Paul, the next question is, how do you know? Because I read Mark and there's nothing here that says, I, Mark, companion of Peter and Paul, wrote this gospel. Nothing in Luke that tells me, nothing in Paul's letters that tells me who wrote the Gospel of Mark. So what authority are you relying on? It's not the Scriptures to know who wrote Mark. So again, the question is, who wrote the Gospel of Mark, and how do you know?
Yeah, serious question. No, I want to put a question to the one that I have been asking for maybe 15 years or more. Yes, about 15 years I ask this question and I can't get a good answer. Because every pastor when attack me when I ask the question, I say, all right, don't attack me, answer the question. And then find out that foolishness to tell you, but here one now. There is a chapter, which is the main chapter we are talking about now. Second, and you can write it down too, and go check it. Here's me ask that question now. 2 Kings, I think it's chapter 37. 2 Kings chapter, I think it's chapter 37. And Isaiah 19. Now Isaiah is the major prophet in the Bible. The major Jewish prophet according to the Torah. And 2 Kings, between the writing of the 2 Kings and Isaiah, is about 100 years. About 100 years. You can go check it, you know. It's about 100 years between 2 Kings, the book of 2 Kings. I have 1 Kings, 2 Kings, chapter 37, and Isaiah 19. No, my question is not Isaiah right 2 Kings? Isaiah was written 100 years in between. The writing of Isaiah and the writing of Kings is about 100 years. Now, can somebody explain to me, how is it that Isaiah 19 and I don't want to say the wrong thing, you know, and 2 Kings 37, the whole chapter, read identical, word for word, full stop, comma, everything. Two different people are right 100 years apart. Yet still, in a Kings, you know, I think them say Jeremiah right Kings, you know. I think so. I think them say Jeremiah. All right. In a Kings, 2 Kings 37, if you get two Bible of the same Bible and put the two of them together in your hand, open one at Isaiah 19 and open one at 2 Kings 37 and read them chapter by chapter. Sorry, verse by verse. Read the two chapter them verse by verse and see if you don't see the identical wording for the two chapter them. No. Can somebody tell me how is that possible? Why must I have confidence in that when such a grievous mistake have been made? And up to this day, I can't get an answer more than me I try create problem and me I try this. But it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. Check it out for yourself. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. I remember a person back me up in a bank, and him say, "Muta want to talk to you, know." The other night, and me talk about like 15 years ago, maybe, you know, long time. And him say, "Muta want to talk to you, know." I hear you mention something from the radio the other day, you know, that I really want to confront you with it about. I say, "What?" Him say, "Well, you talk on the radio that the two chapters are the same. You know that God have the power to put the spirit of the person who write it first in the spirit of in Jeremiah in Isaiah, that him can say the same thing to reiterate the strength of what the other person." All right, okay, what I say, that's a compare joke. A dopey story that. The man said God put his spirit in the man who write Kings. The spirit of the man who write King, God put his spirit in Isaiah to write the identical words them 100 years after. Yeah, leaving Rome. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Yes, brethren. Yeah, blessed.
Yes, Muta, I saw about too. No, what a sweet, nice program, first of all, Nafisa, man, boy. Every night when the Cutting Edge comes, it is the hotter and the nicer than the other one. That means you're always setting the trend.
I show you your tune play. I show you your tune play.
Well, it is.
You're not swell made, you know. You're not swell made, you know. I show you your tune play.
Love that, but when the ear motor talk of positiveness and what is right, we can't keep silent.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people, them have nothing to say, but them no want them voice be heard.
Yeah.
The people here say, boy, them a call motor program.
Yeah.
On the don't keep
and
silent.
them a listen to.
And them a listen to. And them have a lot of things to contribute to help uplift
All right, me never know the Sabatooth could have.
No Muta.
Okay. Mine a phone where you have a card, you know. Mine a card phone.
Person, me declare this. The Mutabaruka personally make people love Rastafari. Your contribution where the I are put in right now, me see clearly right now of a fact.
I you hear the data from Dallas to that, you know.
No man.
I hear the data from Dallas said.
For that long time, me say, if you the TV show, watch and see. If you not soon come forward again on TV, you just watch and see.
All right.
Remember, I Sabbath to tell you that. Jew motor.
You got sponsor it. You got sponsor it. You're supposed to make enough money, you know. You're not sponsor it.
Right. All right. Watch this. By the help of Rastafari, all things possible.
All
Remember
right,
me tell you that. Give thanks.
All right. Blessed. Yeah.
I
We want to give thanks to me hungry, you know. Yes. Me hungry, man. Me I tell you. Marketplace, Red Hills Road there. The other side of Constant Spring Road. We call it Raw Food. R-A. Sun Raw Food. Believe you me. Yeah, man. And we going back on track, you know. Give thanks. We going back on track. About 2 years, me left it out and me have to admit, say, I love test things, but I love test myself and prove to myself that the thing is that or the thing is not that. And so, me 2 years done, you know, so I'm going back on track. So we are give thanks to me hungry again. The raw, R-A, raw food, Rasta-Rastant. Yes, leaving Rome, yes. Yes. Okay, you're gone. Yes, Cutting Edge.
Yeah, man, Cutting, DJ Kev, Alabama.
How you do, man?
So yes, man, I tell you, step on the roll about the real reason have we, you know?
You know, so I do something for me. I do something for me, you know.
For 12 miles.
Well,
okay.
Watch, most of I do something for me, but I can't talk about it on the radio. So
me call you after here then.
Yeah, call me after here. But don't call me at the night, you do, you know. I will tell you about
no, man, we don't see so.
If you call me when me come off of the radio, I'm going to tell you a bad word. I'm coming out, so nothing wrong with bad word.
Even them time I go sleep too. Even them time I go look at sleep to wake up.
And don't call me 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning either, because you will get worse a bad word.
Yeah, them colorful Jamaican words there.
Yes. I love them.
Hey.
I love them.
You see the Bible verse I talk about though, you know, I come across it though, 2 times. It's nice.
2 Kings 37.
Yeah, man, I see it.
And Isaiah 19. Isaiah 19.
Yeah, if you follow the chapter them before after, it's like somehow the story kind of interlap. Like, I don't know if them never know, so them never put in it already or them figure.
I'm mistaken at the word of God, man. I'm mistaken at the word of God book. Mistake.
Yeah, because me I tell you about a true man right here. You know, like me,
yeah, but God give them the inspiration so them can't make mistake.
That's what, yeah, the people that say, them you can't question them things. But how them things they work out.
Well, me question it because me have intelligence and me I read it and me see it. Me read the Bible from Genesis 1.
About the church, racist, and somebody has said, why you have to say that? The more I explain them, the more I explain it, why you say the church racist.
You want me to explain why the church racist? Because first of all, the man with them called Jesus, every picture where you see is always in the image of a European. That is the first racism. When we know, say, even if you look at the geographical location of the area where these things supposed to have taken place,
Africa.
No European never did there. And when I say no European never did there, apart from the Greeks and the Romans, them who did control the place, but the man who them are talk about was not a European. The man with them are talk about, you know. So what me I say now is that is the first sign of racism, where you put the savior of humanity in the image of the people them who oppress the people them more than everybody else. Secondly, slavery was built off the idea that the church never see nothing wrong with it. Because them never see we as human beings. Them never see black people as human beings.
Yeah, that's
the church,
the property are like an animal, really.
The church sanctioned slavery. And in the Bible, it tells you, say, you must be obedient to your master.
That time we are get whipped and we are get lashed and
obedient to your
run
master.
And we are cry and we are done. All the wicked things happen to we.
So that, and then now, the next thing is that the church, though, the church configurate a belief system and make a belief system a historical thing. And then put themselves in the historical thing. And then you can't see no other group of people in that historical thinking. That is the heights of slavery. That is the heights of racism. That you declare a historical fact. And the historical fact have nobody in there of importance other than the people them who is creating that historical fact. There's no Chinese in it. There's no Indian in it. And the little African them were in it is slave. So if that's no racism, I don't know what else is.
Yeah, a Mexico thing, I know you wrap up here now. Because I do now is like I do more time and I see all a big snake today. And they never dare talk. See a big snake, you know.
Yeah.
And no, not talk, but you know
why I'm not talk?
Eh?
You know why I'm not talk? Because you never carry Eve with you.
Carry Eve?
You should not carry Eve with you.
Hey, but then they put a parrot in there. When I say boy a parrot talk, a parrot can talk, you know. And you understand? But then they put a parrot in there. I could have believed that and say, alright, the parrot said this. Because we see talking parrot all the time. But
let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. When the snake see Eve nakedness, he would have drink all rum and get drunk too. You know what I'm saying? So when him look, that's it, they never see nobody naked yet. And when him look and say, the Eve naked, him say, what? And I like curl up in a that.
Yeah, and then Baba Roots.
And just drink a boom and curl up.
Yeah.
I lie them I tell about the snake.
We get tricked, and in all of this we don't have no love to win here, but that me a talk, but we can't tell the truth, we don't have no respect for nobody.
Yes.
And all kind of madness that take place in our society. The youth, them a drink and a drunk and a crash off a bike, all along a Westmoreland, them just a crash off a bike every minute. And
then
you know,
Westmoreland second behind Montego Bay now as the murder capital in Jamaica, you know. Westmoreland.
Look, there's too much church and all kind of this down there. And who talk to the youth, them who go up on corner and say, yeah, man. So, I mean, we continue to do the same thing and we get the same results. And we now take our belief system, we now try a different approach to see if we can make a change and bring a different thing to the thing. We just have to do the same thing. So,
a joke business, man. A joke business, Rasta. Black people have to wake up. A joke.
Well, we're so passionate with people in Jamaica that we have to go and lick out the sound, you know?
Yeah, man. We have to move, though. We have to move.
Yeah, further down we get a shout, see?
Yeah, man. You know, the bright day.
Bright day, see?
Yeah. Bright day. All right. Quick call, yes.
Yeah, you know.
Blessed, man.
Yeah, Rasta.
Riley.
Yes, the two Bible verses you talk about, you can repeat them to me? You say,
Second Kings 37.
Verse 37, no, chapter.
No, the whole chapter.
But I check it out all the time, I go to 25.
What you say?
Me 37, man. You go 25 and stop.
Oh, yeah? That means I get the wrong chapter then.
Yeah, me see it, you go to 25 and stop.
All right, let me look in our Bible and figure it out. Yeah?
Isaiah 19.
Yeah, all right, let me look in our way I go on. So. All right, yeah. Brethren, thank you for calling me now. I turn it wrong side. Brethren. It's 2 Kings chapter 19 and Isaiah chapter 37. It's not that. What I said was 2 Kings 37 and chapter 19, but it is the other way around. It's 2 Kings chapter 19 and Isaiah chapter 37. Yes, I'm glad to the bridging call me before the program done, because I know people are going to run, go look on it and say, hey, Muta, don't know where I say, you know. The correction is at a turn round. I say 2 Kings chapter 37 and Isaiah 19, which is really 2 Kings chapter 19 and Isaiah 37. Read the 2 chapter them, put them together, same Bible, and say if you don't see them read identical. And according to the history where I know, and this is not, and I make no mistake with it, the person who write Kings, according to them, the person who write Kings and the person who write Isaiah is not the same person, according to what them I say. Because the events in a Kings show a situation that is years before it was, when it was written, when Kings was written and when Isaiah was written, is years apart. The writing take place, years apart. So, check it out. 2 Kings 19. Isaiah 37. Homework, Maggie. Homework. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, talk to you last week about the whole cartel thing there.
Which cartel thing? I mean,
I call and talk to you about the theater they want to go there.
But the what? Yeah, the theater them. Yeah, we talked about the theater them last week. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean talk something about cartel. Eh?
What did you say about cartel?
Oh, them play in song them up Irie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So tonight.
So you never call them.
No, never call them. I'm talk to you.
Me tell them listen to you know them ear what me say. Them ear what you say now.
Yeah, man. I know them ear, man.
Yeah. Oh, you know to them ear.
Because me start to lead right away. And then me hear you make a comment to them to the rhythm track, them will come out.
Oh, yeah. No, but I know she me talk to still. After the next day me talk about.
Oh, okay. No, next day next day.
She just give me a interpretation of why she thinks that someone play.
Right.
But at the next day me talk to them.
The next day I couldn't really listen because I have a rehearsal.
No, me never talk about it on the radio. Me say me talk to the people who is concerned, you know. About
yeah. No, get me wrong, tell them about Cartel really is a good in that artist, you know, in real lyrical, you know, but it just that me feel a little bit disgruntled over the whole Marcus Garvey weekend. Feel man just a juggle Cartel. I mean, you know, pertain to Marcus, you know.
Which part you hear them a juggle Cartel?
After the whole Friday evening thing, man, after Thursday and Friday evening, I don't know what the man.
Where, Irie?
Yeah, man, when sunshine come on and when...
You mean the Monday, when you talk about?
The weekend leading up to Marcus Garvey, Sunday, the celebration at Marcus Garvey when have Sunday.
So you did hear it on Monday too?
No, not the Monday. The weekend, the Thursday and the Friday leading up to that celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, me kind of expect something more...
of substance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you know?
Well,
yeah.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that because I don't know how the programming go on RFM.
Yeah.
I know my program, and I'm there 2 times a week for 4 hours.
Yeah, listen to your program from way back then in the motor.
Yeah.
For launch, you know.
Yeah, and my program is not fit for your player.
No.
Can't peer up a story I hear probably.
No, man, if your program now, alright, listen. Now, man, I play my bass now, my guitar. But me decided to say, when it comes to Tuesday, Wednesday night, I'm not going away.
Okay.
Unfortunately, last week, unfortunately, me have a rehearsal Thursday night, you know. So...
Well, you know, say, you have a little data from, you know, why me know, say, me can't stop.
Yeah.
You have a little daughter who called me from Colorado, about 3 times on the program, and one night she called me, and I have to play back what she say.
Yeah.
The next day upon the radio.
Yeah.
And now another little daughter called me so now from Dallas. And them call why me know say.
No man.
Me not everything about the call me when I tell me about boy Muta if you run for election and Muta if you do this and Muta this and that. No. Me I listen to them little daughter there. Me I listen to them little daughter there and I say, you see that little daughter they call me tonight?
Yeah, me
explain. And them call them make me know say.
What I think, the other host, she African?
Which
the English girl?
No, man, me talk about one daughter who called me from Colorado.
Yeah.
Long time. She called me
Okay.
And she talked to me. And then now this daughter, you know, where I talk about, she come from Dallas. She live at Dallas. And me and her have a conversation a while ago. And them little call, they make me know, say, the program is not in vain.
No, man, the program, something, man. Me on vacation, me go over South Carolina just now. We have a program, I think, for the phone, from my cell phone. Then call 3 links. When we find out it work, when we can pick up your program. Because you know, man. When we up, when we there work, I work abroad, you know. And when we there work, I can't get to listen to you, you know. Me go on the internet and download the things, you know.
Yeah, on the YouTube.
Go back and listen to them after that, you know.
On the YouTube.
Yeah, man, on YouTube, man. Me download them and listen to them one.
The man who put them, they call me for Father's Day at the Muta. The program have 5 million and 5 million something like that. 1,000 hits. The amount of hits it have it gone over 5 million.
Yeah, man. Don't notice.
No, but one person could have hit it 1 million times, you know.
Yeah. No, well, you know, really think that's still because trust me, it's a way up, so.
Yeah, me know.
Yeah, you really I go tell you years now, you know.
I will 20 years with there, so you know.
Yeah. And I tell you, me I listen to them time there.
Yeah. All right, so we have to move here.
Respect mother.
Yeah. All right, so here we know. Because make sure to the program I got done. Because last week at 1 o'clock, me just look for done the program. All right, the clock at 2 o'clock. Okay. So you know, so my brethren matrix, I go open the door. I go say 5, 4, 3. Watch that. Oh God, me reach a 3. Me reach a 3 and the reach inside. If I the brethren. Matrix. Oh, you know, man? You go back your beard door. Yeah, man, of course. What you mean? Look like a man. Eh? You know what? No, man, you look like a man tonight, man. You look like a man, what you mean? And some man for look. Because you know, said the other day when you look, you know, you could have walk a certain place and man can't know say you work higher. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to say, it look like you work at Burger King. Where them sell no fish and chips. You understand? They go to Kentucky and buy fish and chips down there. So we can't have you, and we can't make them confuse you. So you eat your dinner at Burger King every day and night. And when you don't have pay fish and chips you buy. You understand? Okay. So, God, you know. So, what we say? 2 o'clock to 5:45. We have a date, you know. Don't be late. And don't go like say you don't want to come. You understand? So, we are going to that tune, yeah. Give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time, give thanks to the energy, give thanks to all the people that must stay with me. We want to yell up all the ones that in England. I have to yell them up, you know. Believe you me. I have to yell up all the ones that in England.